down. The no tin can contraption is gonna bring me down. I think from my reflection, it tells me that I'm bound for ejection. 8 times my weight, ejection. I gotta escape, ejection. Only one dude to make, ejection. Protect my brain, set my face, ejection. Time to go, ejection. Set my face, ejection. Only one way to go, ejection. 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 Ejection.
thinking that my baby was stepping down. I guess it's time, well it's just my luck. She had a Union Jack bowl and a dollar toss. No more kissing sweet lips, 'cause I hate your bit. You left me stranded, you left me shattered, baby. Oh yeah, the sure as I fall down the night. You know that they're gonna see. You put the princess switch on me. Stranded, I'm stranded. I would go back if I did. I feel so alone. Now that I'm not on my own, but I ain't coming home. You said it was hard, and now I've had you under my wheels for so long now. You left me stranded. Oh yeah, you left me shattered, baby. Oh yeah, as sure as I fall down tonight. You know that they're gonna see. You put the princess switch on me. I'm a loser, baby. I'm a loser, baby. I'm a loser, baby, baby, baby.
Let's buy a boat and sail away up to Alaska, where we'll watch the ice melt away. We'll build our home upon a dream, a perfect paradise where you're the king and I'm the queen. I'll paint a picture out of dust and decorate our living room with photographs of us. So don't you know this dream ain't us? We're just two kids trying to smoke a big cigar. So leave your sweater in a drawer. We aren't going where the weather's cool. Some say cold, it's too warm outside. I've heard you 3 times, maybe 4. Ooh. Let's steal a plane and fly somewhere. They'll never catch us just as long as we stay in the air. We'll bring all our food on board and all the water that we need to make this garden grow. I'll be the captain of our plane. You'll be the flight attendant. All our passengers can blame. Say, sir, I need another drink or 2 or 3. Oh, don't you wish this wasn't all a fantasy? So leave your spacesuit hung up dry. I'm not quite ready to make flight out of here. let's buy a boat and sail away up to Alaska, where we'll watch the ice melt away.
Tallulah says, room for creep. Do you wanna be seen sitting by the window? She loves my mix of Motown songs. Lula said she loves bad disco. She's hard to get to know. Why I like her so? Tallulah said, you earn it or you burn it. Brown, green eyes, fantasize. I come inside, that way I'll never earn it. Dirt's coming tonight. Tears are burning bright. Tallulah says, alright, I'll listen with intent till I can boogie to the end. Yeah!
Swinging between extremes, nothing's gonna last. Flying to the east coast, then back to the west. Laying like Victorian ladies in the shade, then running 7 miles at the hottest time of day. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off. Sometimes your positivity makes me wanna cry. Can't really explain it, the twinkle in your eye when you talk about going down south real soon, but we don't know how long. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off. All of his veins are busted from all of the blood that has been drawn. They say to be grateful, lots of things went right, and we'll never know what's on the other side. Only for the faithful, but I stay up at night, feeling like there's so much dark behind the light. I love being extreme, love you all my life, buried in eternity of stars. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off fast. If it's gotta come off, rip it off, rip it off. Thank you.
Take it away, Sandy.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Déjame hablar. Déjame hablar. Pero llega a su parte.
so much. Muchas gracias.
Guitars, guitars, guitars. Nothing gets rid of those pandemic blues like a new vintage guitar. Come on down to Real Guitars and get Get yourself a real guitar. 15 Lafayette Street, off Mission in San Francisco. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to
5-ish.
realguitars.com. On Instagram at Real Guitars.
Do you like vintage clothing? We like vintage clothing. You should buy vintage clothing and stuff here at Heads or Tails. Not sure what to get your friends for their birthdays? Get them some sweet-ass accessories. They have zines for you avid readers and the Bay Area's hottest music. Check out this rack of vintage clothing. Buy it! Buy it all! Buy it here at Heads or Tails Collective in Oakland.
My favorite chicken place. Every time you go, you see a familiar face. When I go, I get my fix. They got fried chicken and drumsticks.
my fellow humans, and welcome to the Complex here in beautiful downtown San Francisco. I am your pal, Steve Ward Moore, and this is What's Poppin', the Bay Area's arts and entertainment talk show, and we're back. This is a special month, folks. It's spooky season, it's October, and we're giving you bonus episodes this month. You don't just get us tonight, but you get us next Monday as well, too, and we're super excited for all the surprises we're gonna have for you. But tonight's show is exceptional, folks. I am consistently shocked, surprised, and grateful for the quality, the caliber of guests that we get here at the Complex for What's Poppin'. Tonight, we are welcoming the one and only hot goth girlfriend to the show. I can't believe it. Can't wait to meet hot goth girlfriend and learn about all the cool stuff that hot goth girlfriend does. And also, we're gonna meet a new friend, another new friend tonight. That's right, folks, Spyce from Starstrut and the She Shreds Fest is gonna be with us to talk to us in an interview on the couch a little bit later. It's gonna be such a good show. Hey, we are live right now across multiple platforms, folks. We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on the Instagram Live, and we wanna make this interactive. We are massively grateful always for all of you who tune in week after week and for all of you who follow us on social media and interact with us. So let's have fun. Give us some comments and questions in the chat. I will try to get to them through the show. And I know this is what you all wait for every episode. It's holiday time. We always celebrate here in San Francisco. Like, honestly, in San Francisco, any reason to celebrate, we take it. But here at What's Poppin', there's always some holidays to celebrate, and tonight is no exception. Today is International Chef Day, folks. Mwah. There's the chef's kiss for you right there. Chefs are important. We all love chefs because they cook us tasty, delicious, and nutritious food, most of the time nutritious. And we're gonna learn tonight how our guests cook. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna learn how they cook just like chefs. That's what I'm talking about. Also, you know what? Today is World Statistics Day. And many of us don't realize the importance of statistics in our life, but we're gonna learn some interesting statistics about statistics a little bit later in the show. And all of us need to take this day off from what I'm about to mention because we are all afflicted with something called information overload. And today is World Information Overload Day. This is a day to take a break from the bombardment of information that you get from social media, that you get from the news and your emails and all that kind of stuff. So let's take a break from the information, except for the information on this show here tonight. Engage with us, folks. So happy to have you. Every episode I say it, most talk shows only get one house band that plays episode after episode. Here at What's Poppin', we get a brand new house band every time. And tonight, this is a band, I've been listening to their music this week. I've actually been following them for a while. I can say confidently that this is the loudest band that we have ever featured on What's Poppin'. And I am very excited, very grateful to welcome to the show, folks at home, this is Smoke.
dreams. You super comfort hang you out to dry in this comfort. Let you live this life. Let you live this life, yeah. Oh, you know, on the inside, I'm withered, broken. Oh, you know, on the inside, I'm withered and broken.
Holy smokes, folks. This is smokes. This is smoke. Holy smokes. Hey, Smoke, welcome to the show. I mentioned earlier that you might be the loudest band we've ever had on the show, but you are definitely the loudest two-piece band that we have ever had on the show. So everyone knows, who do we have in the band? We have Jason and Ty. Say hi to the folks at home. Hello. Smoke, what's poppin'?
Apparently eardrums. We can go louder. This is pretty quiet for us.
Yeah, I know this. And when everybody goes to see them perform live and in person, they are very loud. But it's loud in a kind way. Okay? Is it okay if I say that?
Yes. It's part of the sound.
It's part of the sound, absolutely.
Yeah, you feel it.
And, you know, despite the way I'm dressed, I love loud music. I was at a loud music show on Saturday, and I'm ready for more loud music tonight. Hey, on this day in 1600, the Battle of Sekigahara was won by the Tokugawa clan establishing them as the shoguns of Japan. Your music kind of makes me think of an epic battle. How does that make you feel?
Pretty epic.
We're huge Kurosawa fans, so, Seven Samurai, we're all in.
Absolutely. Yeah, you guys give me samurai vibes without a doubt. Tell us about your origin in music. How did the band Smoke come together?
About 21 years ago, I had sex with his mom. And then he came out. No, I'm kidding.
Is this for real? Wait.
No, he is my son. He's my youngest.
This is a father-son band?
Yes.
I did not know that. That is so cool.
Cat's out of the bag.
Cat's out of the bag. Yeah. But Ty writes everything. Literally, I just show up and play. He does it all.
Wow, I absolutely love this. When's the first time that you guys made music together? How old were you, Ty?
5, 6.
Wow. That is so cool. I did my research, but I did not know that about you. So look, folks, there's still mystery in this world, which is great. We're gonna learn so much about you. We're gonna learn about the shows that you're playing. I just want to mention that in February of this year, you released a self-titled EP, correct, called Smoke. I really like it. I like all the songs on there. There's 5 songs, including Taken, Death Trip, Innocence Old. One of my favorites is definitely Crushing. What's up with that song? Tell people about the song Crushing.
So that was the first song that I ever wrote for this iteration of this band, actually. And I've grown to kind of dislike it now, actually, because I feel like we've grown past it at this point. But now,
It moves really fast. So it's like as we're already playing stuff from the album we're about to do, even though the EP is still fairly recent.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
You never know how your art is going to affect people. Something that you no longer like and want to move on from.
Yes.
A listener out here could be like, dude, that song rules.
Exactly.
So don't give up on that song.
I know.
Okay?
Yes, I
Manager
know.
agrees.
Yeah.
Everybody agrees. I just don't know.
Yeah, well, do what makes you feel good, but remember your audience out here, too.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, we're going to get to learn more about Smoke, and we're also going to get to witness an exclusive live performance from Smoke in just a little bit later tonight, so stick around. You do not want to miss that. I want to shout out the chat because Burger Dur is watching for the first time. Burger Dur, what's poppin'? Welcome to the complex. We're so glad that you're out there. Also on YouTube, Richard Avellino is out there. What's poppin', Richard? Thanks for being here. And Darks Bunny is in the chat talking about the maze of Monday. Yeah, it is Monday. Mondays people don't like, but you know why Monday rules is because What's Poppin' is coming to you live from the complex. This is the complex here in beautiful downtown San Francisco. We're a recording studio and a live streaming studio. We have done probably more than 500 live streaming concerts since 2020 right here. We have a bunch of other shows, not only What's Poppin', but we got the Freestyle Flow Fest, created and hosted by Infinite Chi, also his other hip-hop showcase, Check the Rhyme. We got Talkin' Schmidt, the Toys Rap Battle League. We do all of this entertainment for free for you at home and to uplift the independent arts scene. So if you love what we're doing, why not smash that follow button? Even better, smash that subscribe button. On Twitch, it's like $6 a month, and it helps us to keep the lights on here. And I have a goal. We've only been out this for about 2 years. Our Instagram grew pretty fast, considering that we've never done paid promotion. We've never done anything like that. It's all organic. I have a goal to get to 4,000 Instagram followers by the end of this year. Help us make that happen, folks. We'll continue promoting you. So we're just going to ask that you promote us. I do need to do a bit of housekeeping here because, we're an arts and entertainment talk show, but we are also a history podcast for those that don't know. On this day in 1935, 400,000 demonstrators protested against fascism in Madrid, Spain. Also, on this day in 1935, the anti-fascist People's Front was formed in Brussels, Belgium. Now, it is fascinating that 90 years ago in Europe, they were going out on the streets to protest the rise of fascism. And I was on the street out here in San Francisco on Saturday doing the same thing. So it's fascinating, folks. I hope that we all take care of each other and that we look out for those of us who have not as big a voice as I do, who aren't as privileged as I am. And I hope that we can love each other, people. Hey, there's another thing I really got to talk about. Fans of the show know Buddy Brunch. Buddy Brunch has had an up and down kind of lifestyle. Was addicted to alcohol. He tried marijuana and got addicted to that. He tried to clean up his life. I let him move in with me for a few months earlier this year. And those of you that know me know that I keep bees. And unfortunately, Buddy Brunch fucked with the beehive and ended up getting attacked by bees. And we didn't tell anybody. But Buddy Brunch is dead, folks. Buddy Brunch died when my bees attacked him, stung him to death. So let's just take one moment of silence for Buddy Brunch. Okay, moving on. Let's go. Let's get this show started. We are not here to be sad. We are here to meet our guests. Ghost Cat is out right now because they are going to miss Buddy Brunch. Okay, I'm going to calm down for a second because I'm about to meet someone who I admire, who I look up to, and I got to act like I'm cool and not a total freaking dork. Okay, so calm down, Steve. All right. There's not much of an introduction. I think many people in the Bay Area know what this human does. I can't wait to learn more about this human. Let's welcome to What's Poppin', Hot Goth Girlfriend is here. Welcome. Oh, thank you. Hot Goth Girlfriend. Welcome. What do you think about smoke up there?
That was so good. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
A little Bella Lugosi. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, it's actually Bella Lugosi's birthday today.
Shut up.
Bella Lugosi was born on this day in 1882.
Oh my God, is that why you brought me here?
This is exactly why we brought you here.
Thank you.
They're the loudest band, but they're also the first father-son band.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
until today. I love it.
I love it too. Now, today is International Chef Day. I do have chef hats for everybody. Would you?
I won't be wearing one.
Oh, you won't be wearing
Obviously not. Steve.
Thank you for
But
setting
please,
boundaries.
Please wear one. Put it
Well,
on.
later I will. I don't want to
Right
mess up the hair right now. So.
Obviously.
Okay, so Hot Goth Girlfriend. I can call you Christina because
Yes,
that is okay. Christina, welcome. Did you hear about the Italian chef that died?
No.
He passed away.
That was a good one.
Thank you for humoring me.
Every time, there's this goth band called She Passed Away.
Yes.
And anytime I read their name, I just think of She Pasta Away.
I already love your energy. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Christina, what's poppin'?
This pussy is poppin', Steve.
Hell yeah.
Tried to think of something else to say and nothing else. I had to. This pussy is what's poppin', Steve.
Okay, now everyone at home believe that because I just met Christina, but I believe you're a truth teller. So thank you for sharing that
wouldn't
information.
lie to you.
I know you wouldn't. I can tell that. Yeah, I see it in your eyes. Yeah. Hot Goth Girlfriend, Christina, what do you do?
I book and promote live shows and parties in Oakland and in San Francisco that specifically uplift femme and queer dark artists and create a space for dark, alternative, femme and queer freaks in the Bay.
Absolutely. Now, you also have a radio show.
I did have a radio
You did
show,
have a
my
radio
beloved
show.
radio show.
Okay.
I did it for about 2 years on Lower Grand Radio. Shout out to Lower Grand Radio. Support Lower Grand. There's so many good DJs on Lower Grand. I loved my radio show. But it was just so time consuming. I did a lot, I would put a lot of preparation into it. I would research a lot of songs. I like to always share a bit about the artist. I would only play femme and queer fronted bands, all dark music. But I like to share a bit about each artist that I would play. So I would do a bit of research, I'd do some curation. I also really enjoyed hosting femme and queer, either like musicians or like you, like people behind the scenes, like promoters, bar owners, DJs on the show. So I would either have them live in the studio talking with me, or I would pre-record interviews, and that just took too long,
Yeah, it's wild. The commitment.
Girl is busy.
I believe it,
so
but the commitment to it as well too. But I do just want to talk about it for a minute. So I think the radio show started in 2021.
It did. It started
Yeah.
in late 2021, and then it really kicked off more January 2022. I think is when I first had Orat and Trap Girl on the show doing interviews, and that was a fun episode that I feel really started off my 2-hour-long segment on Lower Grand of interviewing and it was so
Trap
fun.
Girl fucking rules.
Oh my God, Drew, I love you. Listen to Trap Girl
Trap
from
Girl
LA.
is so good.
Amazing.
But 2022 is around the first time that I heard about you.
That's when I popped it off. That's when it popped off.
And I want to learn because you grew pretty quickly.
And I'm only 5'2". I'm just really grateful. Like I think this is why the Bay is so special, is because if you're doing something cool, like people respond to it. So it would have never popped off if not for people genuinely liking the shows and coming through and supporting. So I'm just super grateful that people fuck with it and continue to.
Yeah, I mean, so that is partly true, but also lots of people try to start things and it doesn't pop off. So I want to learn, like, there's something special going on, right? Is it all personality? Is it your aura? You know what I mean? Is it super hard work? Like what is it? Or did you just find a nice niche that you fit into?
I think maybe everything. Like, I do think the niche is really special because it's like, it's gay, it's goth, it's lesbian, it's like alternative, it's a little punk, it's like, it's a bit of a lot of things. So I think that, like, if you identify with those things, it's like, I'm talking to like 50 people, but those 50 people really fuck with it. So it is super niche. But I don't know, also, like, I think I give good Instagram. So I think having like a cunty personality online attracts people. And when I first started doing it, and still, I mean, to this day, I don't take it seriously. It's very unserious. So I think being funny online and not taking things super serious, people can gravitate towards it. So hopefully you still enjoy my meme dumps. I mean,
I enjoy them. And honestly, we have to have fun. Right?
Right. It's only for fun. If it's not for fun, then like, why do it?
Life is serious enough.
It's just about fun.
Yeah, life is serious enough. I'm sure you have tons of things in your life that are serious. I do too. And so when I do this, I want to have fun.
Totally.
But like also, I don't know even how to ask this, but there is something special about you because the first show you booked, I believe, was at the Great American Music Hall, which is not easy to do.
With my angel,
right?
ESG.
Yeah.
That was incredible. Honestly, I think, okay, like a tip that you didn't ask, but a tip I would give is just like, throw yourself out there and just like try stuff, because I had never really booked shows much at that point, let alone a legendary legacy act at like the biggest independent venue in the city.
Yeah.
But all I did, like, I just emailed them and I was like, please, I love you. Like, I'll put on a show for you in San Francisco. They were like, pay us a ton of money. And I was like, sold, we'll do it. We can sell the tickets. We'll make the money. Please come. And then, of course, Fred at Great American is like an absolute angel and loves really good music and is such a champion for good music. So it was just a combination of like an incredible independent band that's open to an opportunity to bring their music to people, plus an incredible venue that's down to work with someone they've never heard of to bring an incredible, it was just like the best combination of things. So that was iconic. And yeah, I'm super proud of that. Thanks for bringing it up.
You should be super proud of it. And also thank you for your candor in that answer. That was an honest answer, and that's the kind of advice that myself and all these other independent artists and musicians need, right? You do have to take a chance, but you also have to be like, hey, you're going to charge me for this? Yes, I'll take that chance. Yeah. Maybe you're going to lose all the money, but you didn't, and now...
Not with ESG, at least.
No, not
like,
with
I
ESG,
would say take a chance on someone you know is bomb, but at the same time, just go for it and fake it till you make it or whatever, and just act like you know what you're doing, and sometimes it'll work out.
Thank you, Christina, for saying that. I've been faking it until I make it for a long time.
There you go. And fuck a gatekeeper. So I'll share any tips. Please ask me anything.
Fuck a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Okay. In the briefest way you can do it, what is a gatekeeper and why do they suck?
I feel like a gatekeeper is someone who's like, has experience, earned success or earned knowledge, but then feels like because they earned it and they worked for it, you have to earn it too. So they can't just give it away. You have to do your own hard work. And it's kind of one of those pick yourself up by the bootstraps kind of bootlicker vibes where it's like, because I struggled, you have to struggle. Nah, like I learned this information on my own, and I would love to support any other femme or queer person who wants to do something like it. I'm like an open book, and I hope that anyone who achieves something cool would want to share that knowledge with others.
Yeah.
That's a lot of the fun of it.
Okay, I'm glad you bring that up, because like, shouldn't there be more straight white guys that are controlling the music industry?
I think there should be more, honestly. There's not enough. I say this all the time. Yeah, so I'm glad.
Good. I'm glad we agree on that. Actually, the interview's over. That's the soundbite we wanted from Hot Goth Girlfriend. No, but in all seriousness, why is it important to create and defend spaces for femme and queer and other types of people in the music and art scene?
It's so important. I mean, what you just spoke about earlier, like fighting fascism, if we want to like make it about that, like supporting people who are marginalized and making sure that their voices are uplifted is fighting fascism. And so it's really important now more than ever to like lift each other up. And, you know, yeah, the majority, it's so easy to have like a passive majority of, yeah, especially in goth and punk genres, like white male dominated scene. So it's extra important to do the extra work as a booker, if you're listening to this, to put in the extra hour to really search for some more like femme or queer fronted bands, or put in the extra effort to reach out and invite other people into your, because like obviously diversity and like differences of opinion is what makes us like rich.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see a show of like 4 straight dude bands singing from their perspective. Like I want to listen to other perspectives and hear art and listen to voices by people that are different from me, and that people that I respect, and people who don't always have as large of a platform or as easy of a time as others. So it's super important.
It is, and also like you don't know how much good music you're missing if you don't open your mind up to all sorts of different stuff that you wouldn't normally.
Yeah.
How many shows have you put on since 2022?
I don't know. I feel like last year I did a lot more. Last year was maybe like 1 every other month.
Dang.
But this year I think I've put on maybe 5 or 8 live shows.
Okay.
It's less for sure. But I do still also do the dance parties, and I like the dance parties because that's a fun way to just like bring people together.
Yeah.
Because I still think, you know, like I'm a big party girl. I love the nightlife. Nightlife is my favorite part of like culture, and I do think that nightlife is like a really important space to like bring people together outside of like the daytime, like your normal. It's like it's a place to get weird, and that's super important for creative people, for artists, for anyone who wants to express themselves in a way that maybe like walking down the street at 2 o'clock in the afternoon you wouldn't want to, but at night you come out. So
absolutely.
So the parties are also a really fun place to bring people together.
Yeah, and I repeat it on this show all the time. I mean, like the independent clubs, the smaller spaces, in not just San Francisco and Oakland, but all over the country and all over the world, that's where the culture comes from.
Yeah.
Whatever started in that tiny little club will eventually make it into the mainstream, and then all of a sudden it'll be on a car commercial, you know what I mean? But like you got to go out and support those smaller places. Do you do all of this by yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually left my phone. I actually had like a list of people that I wanted to like shout out, because of course, you know, you never do anything really alone. Like there's so many people who've given me chances and supported me, especially in the beginning.
Look at that. It's the magic of television,
That was
folks,
Christina.
right there.
Christina. There's another. Okay,
We're gonna
really
meet Christina
fast.
later, yeah.
So yes, I do it by myself, the organizing and the promotion and stuff. But obviously, I would, you know, if you look on the Instagram at all, you'll see work by Deja Whitney. That's the photographer that I work with all the time.
Yes.
And other people that I really want to thank is like venue owners, other promoters, and my friends. So like Lonnie, Vampy, Siobhan, Malia, Annan, Lou, Star, Jelly, Julia, Josie, Pau, Lena, Cynthia, Zara, Tanya, and Azika is just a couple women and queer people who have like seen me and supported me from the very beginning. And so while I do the work by myself, like I have a really cool community that supported me from the beginning.
Yeah, I love to hear that, and that is what it takes. I mean, we are trying to build community here and expand the network, and really not to gain anything other than just to get to meet other cool people and maybe get invited to a show sometime.
Come to the show sometime. You be the honorary straight cis man. Not to assume your sexuality.
Hey, I would love to be just the honorary, like, red-faced weird guy there or whatever. I'd do that. Yeah, please. Thank you so much. So let's learn some more. Like, how do you find artists to book? What are you looking for in the artists that you book?
I mean, the best way definitely is to go out to shows and see their sets, and like go out to a show with a band that you like and then see who they're playing with. But I also do, I hate to say it, but like we live in the age, I do a lot of looking around on Instagram. And if you if you look cool and you sound good, then I like want to work with you. But I will say in general, I love putting on people of color. I love putting on queer people, and I love music that's fast and energetic.
Okay.
So that's a lot of what I look for. What was the
Okay.
second half of
Well,
that?
so beyond those parameters, like what is there a work ethic you're looking for? Is there a promotional style? What can these artists do to get more on your radar other than just being good and talented?
Well, you know, something that I will say, which I could probably bring up again later, but like, obviously, you know, if you have work online that I can look at or that any booker can look at, like a Bandcamp with your songs or Instagram with videos of your shows, or like if you're a DJ and you have a mix online, that's really helpful. But also, like, if you just DM someone or talk to someone at a party and say like, hey, I really want to DJ one of your gigs, like, you know, and if you come talk to someone and you make an impression, like if you ask for what you want, you're so much more in my head or in any booker's head as like, oh yeah, you know what, I need a band and that person suggested themselves to me, or like I need a dancer and this person was super nice and came up to me and they're cool and they're hot and like, yeah, I'm gonna, so like I would always say, yeah, like go shoot your shot. go say what you, go
Hell yeah.
put yourself out there and you'll probably get it.
This is brilliant advice. And so in my experience in music, I have met gatekeepers, but I think most people I've met have been pretty cool and
In the Bay,
pretty
people are
open.
cool.
In the Bay, people are cool.
Yeah,
well,
this community is cool.
This community is cool, and other places in the world as well too. I've met really cool people
For sure.
who have opened doors for me. But those gatekeepers are out there. So are most people good, Christina?
In the world, I don't want to get too deep, but I read things online and I'm just like, there's depths of darkness in humanity that I can't even fathom.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I would say
Okay.
in the Bay, people are pretty cute.
Okay. Are Goths better?
Yes. Duh. Goths are the best.
Yeah.
The community is really nice. It's really inclusive. There's no way I would have continued doing this if I hadn't immediately felt accepted and supported by like the local Goths who were here before me. So Goths are the best.
Yeah, it is funny, just to shout out the Bay a little bit more, there is something special in
There
our part
is.
of the world.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what it is, but dude, like, I meet all types of people and everyone's fucking cool for the most part, right? From all backgrounds and all different scenes and all this kind of stuff. Now, you've got some pretty cool stuff coming up.
Thank you.
Okay, like this Friday at Rickshaw Stop here in beautiful San Francisco. Tell us about this show.
I'm really excited about this show because this artist, Syzygy, they're an incredible dark wave artist from DC. I've been listening to them for years, and they never travel and tour around California. So this was someone I reached out to like last year maybe, and we've kind of kept in touch a little over email, and she's finally coming to San Francisco. So I couldn't be more excited to have Syzygy at the Rickshaw Stop for Halloween. And then Aura is one of my favorite bands of all time, and they're all extremely sweet people too. So the Bay loves Aura. I love Aura. It's always an honor presenting Aura in San Francisco, so I'm really excited to have them. And then Yama Uba, this is another person that I should have mentioned, Akiko. Yama Uba is so supportive. They've been doing goth and post-punk stuff in the Bay for years and years. Akiko even runs a queer goth record label called Psychic Eye, and so they're also committed to supporting femme and queer goths. So Yama Uba's set will be incredible, and then FFS, who's another dark wave artist from LA, and then one of my favorites currently, DJ Hopeless. She's been coming up, DJing. She just has like incredible taste, so she'll be DJing throughout the night. And so this show is gonna, like, I'm excited. I hope it pops off. I hope everybody comes. I hope we have fun. We're gonna have a great time. And then on Saturday night, I'll be bringing the party over to the East Bay where I live. So we'll be at the Store Club, and I have a really exciting lineup of performers that I can't wait to see what they come up with, and we'll just be like dancing the night away with Orat on the decks, and it'll
Yeah,
be fun.
and you'll be on the decks as well too. You'll
For
be
a
DJing.
little, I'll do the opening duties.
Okay.
No one shows up before like 10:30, so I'm just there, kind of like playing whatever until the party starts. But yes, I will.
Yeah.
I will do the opening honors.
I love to hear the way that you're talking about these artists. And I think it's important because, like, let's go back to what you said earlier about, like, shooting your shot, right? You know, walking up to someone and saying, hi, I am, you know, whoever. I love what you do. Like, you're friends with these artists now, right? And, like, if you don't shoot your shot, anyone can do that. Just walk up and say hi. And, you know, maybe they're busy and maybe they can't deal with you right then. Or they might say, what's good? Let's exchange Instagrams and let's hang out and come to the next show.
Anybody can do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Anybody can learn to DJ. Anybody can book and promote shows. Like, I tell all my friends, like, if I could do it, you could easily do it.
Absolutely. Well, okay. Believe that, folks, because Hot Goth Girlfriend has given us the right advice. Maybe you can give us a plug with Psychic Eye, and they can come on the show sometime.
Should.
That would be really cool.
They should.
Everybody can follow Hot Goth Girlfriend at Hot Goth GF Radio on Instagram. Also, your website is Hot Goth GF.
Radio.com. Yeah,
Yes.
check out the website. I forget to update it, but I did just update it like a night or two ago. I designed that shit myself. It was giving MySpace back in the day, and there's like pictures from all of the parties, photos by Deja Whitney, all on the site, so you can look at all the past events. There's like a little flyer archive. I make most of the flyers myself, so you can see a little bit of like my graphic design on there. And then also past episodes of the radio show you can listen to.
Hell yeah, absolutely. And that radio show didn't end that long ago, just like July or something, right? Or was it longer than that? Maybe I'm forgetting things. I'm too excited.
Earlier this year, yeah. I mean, I love the radio. I would love to continue it at some point, but yeah.
We get it. So can you stick around? Because I would love to learn more about you and learn more from you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Hot Goth Girlfriend is going to stick around. If you could write your own mythology, what would it say?
What does that mean? Like a phrase or like a book, a mythology?
Well, I mean, I don't want like a 500-page answer.
It would be about lesbian vampires, probably.
There we go. Everybody, this is Hot Goth Girlfriend. Stick around because we're going to get to talk to Hot Goth Girlfriend Christina more in a little bit. And just thank you for being here. That was excellent. So much good information. We are going to take a very quick break, folks. We are going to be back in 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Hey, Smoke, bring us into this break, please.
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland. Civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they killed.
Do you like vintage clothing? We like vintage clothing. You should buy vintage clothing and stuff here at Heads or Tails. Not sure what to get your friends for their birthdays? Get them some sweet-ass accessories. They have zines for you avid readers and the Bay Area's hottest music. Check out this rack of vintage clothing. Buy it! Buy it all! Buy it here at Heads or Tails Collective in Oakland.
I feel the heat of the California summer outside, and I know in my heart that there's nowhere left to hide. That's why I build a city in my mind. It's a broken place, but it's
On this day in 1929, the Bayshore Highway opens in San Francisco. In 1955, Harry Belafonte recorded Day-O in New York City. There are over 2,500 languages that are either already extinct or in danger of disappearing. Mars is populated entirely by robots, but they will never meet each other. There is a genetic disorder that makes it impossible for some people to sleep. None of them have lived past 30 years old. The K-5 security robot patrolling the Georgetown waterfront in Washington, D.C. committed suicide in 2017. Its name was Steve. Clams can live for hundreds of years. Chainsaws were invented in the 18th century Scotland to aid in childbirth to speed up the process of symphysiotomy. Sloths can hold their breaths longer than dolphins. Trypnophobia is the fear of tightly packed holes. Mike the chicken lived for 18 months without a head and became a celebrity in the 1940s. The Earth is flat and the moon landing was filmed in a Hollywood studio. The square root of 69 is 8 something.
Oh, it is information overload day, folks, and I feel overloaded by all the information that exists. Look, we are here live on the internet right now, but there's some bad stuff about the internet too, and some of that overload of information is part of that. So I suggest that all of you, every once in a while, take a break from the bombardment of information that is on social media, that's in the news, that's in your emails, that's in your text messages, and a great way to take a break from information overload is to tune in to Live at the Complex, including What's Poppin' here, Live at the Complex. Our other shows, Check the Rhyme, our hip-hop showcase, Freestyle Flow Fest, created and hosted by the one and only Infinite Chi, Talkin' Schmidt with DJ Schmitty, and the Toys Rap Battle League, and a bunch of other cool stuff. If you love what we're doing, if you love that we lift up the local independent arts and entertainment scene for free, why not smash that follow button? Even better, smash the subscribe button. It's like $6 on Twitch, $6 a month, and it helps us to keep the lights on here. During that ad break, you saw this really cool thing because Shaker Theater is running Night of the Living Dead, and we have got an opportunity for all of our viewers right now to win 2 free tickets to this movie pop-up, Night of the Living Dead. Okay, so we're going to play a game. It is Chef's Day right now. And in order to win these 2 free tickets, this is the Gordon Ramsay Insult Challenge, okay? In honor of Chef's Day, your job to win these tickets, I'm going to present 3 Gordon Ramsay insults. 2 of them are real, 1 of them is not real. You have to choose which one is not real, and whoever chooses the one that's not real in the chat first wins these 2 free tickets. So our first quote from Gordon Ramsay is, "You use so much oil, the U.S. wants to invade the fucking plate." The next Gordon Ramsay insult is, "The next time mommy dies, I'll remember things could be worse." Ouch. And the next one, "There's more wrinkles on there than there is on my granddad's cock, and he's been dead for 10 years. Okay, so you guys have to choose which one of those is not a real Gordon Ramsay insult. Whoever gets it first and gets it right is going to win those tickets, and we will reveal the winner later in the show. We've got Smoke with us tonight, folks. Smoke, how you feeling?
Feeling good.
Jason and Ty, so stoked that you are here. I'm loving everything that I'm hearing from you. We're going to get to experience an exclusive live performance from you later tonight, but everybody can catch you playing in real life, in person, at Bottom of the Hill this Wednesday. You're playing with and in the Company of Serpents. Why should we go to this show?
Oh, this is going to be a really good show. It's 3 great bands. It's a Blues Funeral, that record label, so you know it's going to be good. And it's Sinister Sounds put it on, so.
Hey, shout out Sinister Sounds.
And it's Bottom of the Hill.
And it's Bottom of the Hill.
We love Sinister Sounds. We might have a surprise from Sinister Sounds later on tonight, which would be really cool. And so you've released the EP in February, but you were about to start recording a full-length album. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
In about a week, I think about a
Roughly-
week, we'll be going
roughly
into
a
the
week.
studio to do the first full album.
That is so stoked. And where are you doing that at?
I don't remember where we're doing this.
Shine On Studios, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is my kind of band. You guys are playing it fast and loose, and I absolutely love it. Now, on this day in 1967, the Bluff Creek Bigfoot was filmed by Roger Patterson and Robert Gimlin. This is the famous, footage of the Bigfoot crossing that creek. How is your music like a Bigfoot, Smoke?
Well, I think it's definitely a soundtrack. So if Netflix is looking to make like a monster documentary for Sasquatch, they know how to get a hold of us now.
Please contact us.
Netflix?
Yeah.
I know you're watching.
Yes,
I'm
know
easy.
Netflix is watching.
Hit these humans up. Let's get them on that soundtrack. I would love to see that. Smoke, thank you so much for being here. Everyone
you
stick
for
around
having
to
us.
witness a full, loud, and live performance from Smoke a little bit later. Let's hear it for Hot Goth Girlfriend for being our first guest. And let's move on because now I'm very excited to meet who I hope is going to be a new friend. Okay, this human is doing really cool stuff, and we're about to learn everything that they are doing from Starstrut and the She Shreds Fest. Let's welcome Spyce is here. Welcome. Spyce is here. What do you think of Smoke up there?
They're very loud.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's good. I love the whole father-son thing. That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think that's a great reason to have kids.
Yeah.
Is to then create your own band. 'Cause
absolutely.
Sometimes it's hard to get a band together. So.
And I'm so glad you bring that up. First, it is International Chef's Day. Would you like a chef's hat?
I will admire it from afar.
Okay, that's two no's. That's okay. It happens sometimes, everybody. Hey, Spyce, what's poppin'?
Well, if I had been here last year, I would have said my belly was popping because I was about 7 months pregnant.
That's right.
Now my little boy is safe at home, asleep.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, I learned this about you. You were a brand new mom.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What do you do, Spyce?
Well, I do a lot of different things. I am a double Gemini, so I have a lot of things I juggle. But music is a big passion of mine. So, and creating community is also a huge passion of mine. So bringing those two together has always been something really important to me. So yeah, I started producing shows a long time ago. I'm sure you might have some questions about that. And now I am starting to produce shows here in the Bay Area.
Yeah, so I want to learn more about that. Tell us about your origin in music.
Well, it all started back in the day when I just always loved singing. And so I started writing songs when I was like maybe, 10 years old. And I performed in my first band when I was a teenager. And even back then I was like, okay, I want to produce some shows. Like if I want to have my band out and playing, how am I going to do that? I was 16, so I was like, I'm just going to set up some shows. So that's what I did. I set up my first show when I was 16 with my band. We were called Divine Mind. Okay. And this was in Woodstock, New York, where I grew up. And so from there, I just started producing shows. I did a lot of shows back then with that band. And then later on, I was doing more of like a singer-songwriter thing. So I created a women's production company called Crazy Dame Productions. Okay. And I was producing exclusively women's music. And then I started doing these festivals, women's music festivals. And then fast forward a bunch of years, I moved out here. And I wasn't doing as much music. I was kind of just getting my footing here in the Bay Area. I was focusing on other kind of creative projects. I did have a radio show at one point. You were talking with Hot Goth Girlfriend about radio. I was like, oh yeah. I did that for a little while. And yeah, about 2 years ago, I was looking to, I was really just like craving. I was like, I need to get back into music. I need music in my life. I was actually getting very depressed because I didn't have anything going on. I had a bunch of songs I had written on GarageBand using loops, and I remember I showed it to someone, and she heard it, and she's like, "Well, I don't know. This isn't what sounds like on the radio." And so that was like pretty depressed. She's like, "Yeah, I don't think this would work because this doesn't sound like radio stuff." No. And I said, "Well, people have said that I sound like Kate Bush." And she was like, "Who's that?" And then I knew it was all downhill from there.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, a couple of things. Like, we just heard some insults from Gordon Ramsay, and the things that I have heard about my music is deeply damaging, right? People can be very mean, but we have to ignore the haters, as they say. I'm always inspired by our guests. You talk about not just playing in a band, but putting on shows when you were 16 years old. That took an incredible amount of ambition at a young age. When I was 16, I had no idea. I was just like, yeah, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'm inspired by you. Now, on this day in 1990, the 3 members of Two Live Crew were acquitted of obscenity charges in Florida. Should music be obscene?
Well, I think obscene is, what does that mean? That means different things to different people. For me, I feel like music needs to be inspirational, and you want it to make people feel something. For me, I'm a lyricist, and so it's really important to me that people hear my lyrics and they feel something. Whether they're angry, sad, or grossed out, that's up to them. So I think that it's important for, freedom of speech. It's important for people to be able to say whatever they want to say through music and through their art.
Absolutely, I could not agree more. And yeah, again, like what's obscene to somebody is definitely not obscene to other people. Now, I've been listening to some of your lyrics, and I gotta say, some of them are pretty funny. I hope that's okay that I say that. You have songs with titles like Bareback, Bye Guys, Past Life Eurotrash. Do you want to talk about some of those lyrics or some of the inspiration behind those songs?
Well, so some of the songs that you mentioned are things that I was doing in a previous incarnation, not currently with Starstrut. It was more when I was doing my erotic edutainment, where I would sing songs about like sexual subjects, kind of tongue-in-cheek educational songs. So yeah, a song like Bareback is kind of about having safe sex, really. But yeah, Past Life Eurotrash is a song that I do play with Starstrut, and it's based on basically me doing my ancestry and finding out that I had all of this, like I was connected to all this European royalty and all these other things, and then I'm also just really into past lives. So that's kind of what the song is about.
Well, I mean, for me personally, and I think for the folks at home, I'm happy that those songs are up on SoundCloud because they're entertaining and educational as well, too. And like often, I mean, like that's what art can do. It can break a norm and present things in a new way. And when I was listening to those songs, I felt like I was hearing something new, which is pretty difficult to do. So now let's talk about Starstrut. This is the band you're in now. What is it? How did you guys come together? What are you doing?
Yeah, so so a couple years ago, I was looking to get back into music. I met with my guitar player, Mike Palouse, and we just met on a Facebook group, and we got together, and we're like, okay, what are we gonna do? What do you know? What do I know? Oh, we're just kind of playing around. And then I took the chance and said, well, I'm just going to play him my songs and see what he thinks, even though, somebody else had said, like, yeah, that sucks. So, I was like, I don't know, does it suck or not? And so I played him one of my songs, our song, Comin' to Find Ya. And he heard that and he goes, oh my God, I want to play this. So that's kind of where it started. And then we just, we started looking for other people. We found Michael, our bass player, and we found different people to come together. And now there are 6 of us that play together, and it's great.
So, I mean, can other people do this? If people are out there watching, they're like, hey, I want to start a band too. I mean, is it easy or was it difficult or was it just kismet with you and the band you're in now?
I feel like it was really kismet because, like a band is like having a relationship, and so a lot of times you have to go through a lot of bullshit to get to find the people that really resonate with you. And I just feel very blessed that everybody in my band is not only great and talented musicians, but they're also just really kind and wonderful humans. Because also for me, like being like a female musician, there were many times where I haven't experienced like, where I'm in bands with a bunch of guys and they're just turning up and like, I can't hear anything. The thing that I love about the people in my band is that they're always like, okay, let's make sure that Spyce's lyrics can be heard, and her voice can be heard. Mike especially, I'm just going to give him a shout out because we're always talking about like, it's very rare to have a guitar player that you have to be like, okay, can you turn up? Usually a guitar player, everyone's like, oh my God. So.
Yeah, that is rare. Yeah. Okay, so we just learned that Smoke is a father-son band.
Yeah.
You are a new mother. How is keeping a band together like being a parent or like having a child?
Well, like I said, luckily with this band, I feel like everyone is they're all just such wonderful people that I don't feel like I need to be like wrangling people or I need to be like, all right, come on guys. Like they really like, they're here for me. Like Maureen, my sax player, she's here with me tonight. She's in the back.
You're gonna say hi to Maureen, yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'll drive you there.
Yeah.
She wanted to come and support.
So cool.
So that's what's really great about it. I don't feel like I have to be the parent, which is different than how a lot of other things in my life have been.
Yeah, so I talked about being inspired, and like this is the biggest inspiration I get from our guests. We heard it from Hot Goth Girlfriend earlier. We hear it reflected all the time on the show. Last episode, all the episodes. This community that we find through music. You can find it as a musician, as a singer. You can find it with your band, but at its best, a band is creating community for other people as well, too. Is having a child going to radically change your rock and roll lifestyle, or are you going to be more rock and roll after this?
Well, it took me a long time to have my son, and I struggled for a long time, and I just kept pushing and pushing through because that's the kind of person that I am. One of the lines in my song where it says, I'll scour the world upon all fours, gonna do what I have to get what I adore. And that's just the way that I am, and I'm not going to stop. My son has come to our shows, we have little headphones for him. We played our first show out when he was 3 months old. I feel very happy I put the band together before. So, now it's like, yeah, I'm not going to stop now. That's why I'm putting on a festival, even though I have a little baby.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing that with us, because we never know what an individual is struggling with or, going through unless they are willing to share it with others. So thank you for that inspiration. And yeah, community. A 3-month-old?
Well, he was 3 months when we did our first show.
Okay.
Back after he was born.
Okay, but still a young child. I know I don't know how tough it is, but I can imagine. But you are producing something super cool coming up.
Yes.
This is the She Shreds Fest. Yes. It's this Saturday, the 25th.
Yes.
At Bay Area Maker Farm. Tell us about this festival.
Well, I've been wanting to do these festivals because, like I said, in the past I used to do these, and so it's been a while, and I haven't done anything like this in the Bay Area. And so it all just kind of came together. I'll give a shout out to Justin from Paulson Court Concerts.
Hell yeah.
You probably know him.
I've only met him once, but a super cool person, yeah.
Yeah, so, he was producing these events in his backyard in Lafayette. I met up with them about a year or so ago, and I was like, wow, this is such a cool scene. But I was like, but I live in Alameda, and something about Alameda and people who live there, it's like we never want to leave that little island. So I was really happy I shouldn't say I was happy that he got kicked out of his spot in Lafayette, but I'm kind of happy because he then wound up moving over to Alameda to the Maker Farm. Okay. Built a stage there, and so now we have that venue there.
Okay, I didn't know that was the Paulson Court has moved over there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alana, I just want to make sure, can we bring that flyer back up one more time so everyone can see who is performing at this killer festival. Again, we're here to learn from you. You're putting on a festival. This is the first time fest for She Shreds. Tell us about the booking process. How did you choose the artists that you booked, these killer artists, including one of our favorites, Arcade 9 is playing. What was the process like?
Well, to be honest, for this particular one, I had someone who was helping me who wound up having to kind of drop out. But mostly I just found people that I liked, you know, and I had talked to. I had met the Arcade 9 people, and we had talked a couple months back, you know, about doing shows together. And then let's see who else. Well, Starstrut, obviously that's me. Raging Glitter is a local Alameda-based band of this woman who, she's amazing. She does all these, she has a whole bunch of bands. This was her all original band. She also has a 9 Inch Nails cover band and some other band. That's another thing I want to mention about this is that it's all original music. And to me, that's really important because I feel like there's a lot of venues that are like, oh, cover tunes. And like, you know, if you want to get paid, you have to play these covers. And I'm like, I play what's important to me. And I want people to have spaces to play what's really, you know, important to them. So.
Yeah, I don't throw shade at the people who play in cover bands. That's necessary, and you know, all that stuff is good. But I also prefer original independent music as well too. So you mentioned you're getting some help from Paulson Court, but like just briefly, what are the logistics of putting on a music festival? I think people could show up to this and they see everything set up. The bands go on the time they're supposed to, and they're just like, yeah, this happened, but they don't know what made it happen. So how long have you been working on this for?
A couple months, but you know, to be honest, this is the first one. Like I plan to do a whole bunch more. I'm actually planning the next one for April. I have a couple potential bands that are going to play. I want Half Rotten Goddess to play because I love her. And some other Hyperdrive Kittens have reached out to me. So there's a couple different bands that I want to have play for the one in April. But what was the question?
Well, it's just like the logistics of it and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how, I guess to put it simply, like how much time on the phone, how much behind the scenes work? I mean, is this like a full-time job? Or did it take you 5 hours to do everything, or?
Yeah, well, like I'm saying, since this one is like the first one, I kind of feel like I'm going at it very easy, like very like, I'm not going to make a big deal. Also because I have, you know, baby. So I'm not like trying to do it too crazy. The next one, I want to have like, you know, like a bunch of photographers. I want to have community groups. I want to have like taco trucks. I want to have like all kinds of other things. So this one is just literally, it's just bands.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and maybe it's because I've done so many of these kinds of things and I used to produce theater shows and like, so for me, it's just kind of like, you know, it doesn't feel like that big of a deal. I'm like, I sent out some emails, made a flyer, and, you know, got some people together. Everyone will show up, do their thing, and, you know.
Well, look, this is a real professional. You make it sound easy. I happen to know how difficult and how much work putting on a festival of any size is because I have some experience in that. But I'm very happy that you're doing that. And I'm happy like that you're reflecting our other guest, Hot Goth Girlfriend, lifting up voices that maybe are not as loud as they could and should be. And a lot of these bands that you're presenting are super cool. The She Shreds Fest is this Saturday, the 25th of October at Bay Area Maker Farm. It's from 2 to 8 p.m. and you'll never believe what it costs. It's free. Our favorite price.
And it's all ages, so you can come with the baby. There will be babies there for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, and we love that.
Yeah.
All types. Spyce, can you stick around?
Yep.
Because I would love to talk to you more. Everybody can follow Spyce at Starstrut Band on Instagram. Make sure you give Spyce a follow and find out all the cool things that she is doing. Have you already thought of band names for the band that you're going to start with your child?
Baby Strut? Star Baby is too, you know, it's too generic. I don't know. My baby's name is Maximilian, so I mean, he's already like, he's already positioned to be a star. And we just did a photo shoot with him and a bunch of other babies the other day. And he was like right there in the front, and everyone was like, oh my God, he's like, you know, he looks like he's like the leader, the band leader already. So I think he takes after his mama.
I love it. Spyce, thank you so much. Hey, folks, stick around. We're going to get more from Spyce. We're going to get more from Hot Goth Girlfriend. We're going to get more smoke. You're going to get more of me. We're going to find out who the winner of that ticket giveaway was, and a whole bunch of other surprises, because you know what's next, folks? It's our Take a Shot segment. And everyone at home knows that this is when your pal Steve Ward Moore gets inebriated live on camera for you. Okay, I do this for you, folks. So stick around, watch me get inebriated with our guests. Hey, Smoke, will you take us into this break? We're going to be back in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, folks. Do not leave. Stick around. Smoke, let's go.
By 6 a.m., Highway 21 by 10. 50-55, so we could drive in this old 69 tin can. It was bright blue with 40 HP, Alabama bred bass band. Didn't wear our seatbelts, so we didn't really care. This old 69 tin can. My dirty, deep, messy head, mama never really cared. Raised the bomb just down. Now I'm tough from it. My brother sitting next to me, sneaking up the back of his van. Don't know what he ate, but it must have been bad in this old 69 tin can. But dirty deep messy hair, mama never really cared. Raised the bomb just a dime. Now I'm tough from it. Thank you.
Guitars, guitars, guitars. Nothing gets rid of those pandemic blues like a new vintage guitar. Come on down to Real Guitars and get yourself a real guitar. 15 Lafayette Street off Mission in San Francisco. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to
5-ish.
realguitars.com. On Instagram at Real Guitars.
Soundwaves, the long-running Bay Area music brand, is partnered with the Complex Recording Studio in San Francisco to showcase weekly live performances shot at the Complex SF and to further shine a light on the wild, wonderful Bay Area music scene. Watch full episodes at soundwavestv.com or at 1077thebone.com. Find out more about the Complex at thecomplex-sf.com.
Are your kids driving you nuts? Are they keeping you up all night? Do they need an activity that will save their life? If the answer is yes, then we can help your kids. Thank you for calling 3 o'clock Rock, where we start bands, play shows, make records, and go on tour. Wow, I wish there was something like this when I was a kid. If interested, please visit us on the World Wide Web at 3oclockrock.com or check out our Instagram, 3 o'clock rock. Thanks for calling and have a nice day.
Just got to witness one of my favorite independent artists, Seth Lale, performing. That was from when he was on What's Poppin'. That was like our second or third episode. He was the house band on our second or third episode, and I absolutely love that song. And everyone needs to check out Seth Lale because he rules. We are back. This is What's Poppin' live at the Complex. Hey, if you love what we're doing, if you love the fact that we are uplifting the independent local arts scene with our shows like Check the Rhyme, the hip-hop showcase, the Freestyle Flow Fest, the most radical and innovative freestyle hip-hop show in the entire universe, hosted by Infinite Chi. If you love DJ Schmitty of Ozcat Radio and our show Talkin' Schmidt, and you love the Toys Rap Battle League, then why not smash that follow button? Even better, smash that subscribe button on Twitch. It's $6 a month. It helps us keep doing our thing. But you know what? We often talk about billionaires here on the show. And if you don't like billionaires, but you do love independent art, and you're already paying a billionaire the money for Amazon Prime, that's right, if you are paying Jeff Bezos the big bucks for Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon Prime account with our Twitch channel. We get a subscription and you don't have to pay the $6. It's free for you, but we get the $6 a month, so why not consider it? Sticking it to the billionaires in any little way that we can. Hey, we did the ticket giveaway for Night of Living Dead at Shaker Theater. And we do have a winner. I have to say that I guess I made these quotes too difficult because no one actually got the answer right. I'm just going to repeat these quotes. I'm not going to do it in that accent because that hurt my throat. But the quote number one was, you used so much oil, the U.S. wants to invade the fucking plate. That's an actual real Gordon Ramsay insult. Then we had, there's more wrinkles on there than there is on my granddad's cock, and he's been dead for 10 years. Gordon Ramsay actually said that on his television show. The fake one was, the next time mommy dies, I'll remember things can be worse. So unfortunately, no one got it right, but we do have a winner, Dr. Muy Bueno. Dr. Muy Bueno, you won. In order to collect these tickets, DM us your real name. We just need one name. DM us your real name on Instagram at What's Poppin' at the Complex, and you can use these tickets anytime between this Thursday and Halloween. So congratulations. Let's hear it for Dr. Muy Bueno. You won those tickets. DM us on Instagram. We are here with our guests, everybody. Hot Goth Girlfriend, hello, also known as Christina. Spyce is here. And of course, our house band, Smoke, Jason and Ty. What's Poppin', everybody? I think Ty's got the chef hat on. Thank you. Someone finally took the chef hat, which I'll join you later for that as well, too. Okay, is everyone feeling good?
Feeling great.
Okay, because now it's time for Take a Shot. It is now time for Take a Shot. Everyone home knows, but I'll just remind the new viewers, in life, in art, in romance, and everything, you must take your metaphorical shot. So right now, we are all going to share a shot that we've taken, and then at least I am going to imbibe in this poison and get inebriated live on the stream for you. Oh man, I gotta stop doing this. It's good for my health. It is good for my health. A little bit of whiskey goes a long way, folks. Okay, if everyone's ready, I will kick us off. I've shared a lot of shots, so it is International Chef's Day. I consider myself to be a very serious home chef. If you come to my house, it's basically like eating at a restaurant. I take it that serious. I grow a lot of my own food. It's incredibly organic and healthy. A few years ago, I wrote a song all about my love of cooking, and I titled it, I'm a Motherfucking Chef. I put that out on social media, and surprisingly, people had a real problem with the title of that song. I mean, namely some family members who thought it was offensive, but other people were like, hey, this song's okay, but that title sucks. And I was like, dude, this title is exactly what I wanted to express. I'm a motherfucking chef. So even though people didn't like the title, I liked it, and I did what was right for me, and you're not going to stop me from making my art. So that was a shot worth taking, and now for me, it's down the hatch. Yes, okay, you'll hold on on yours, unless you want to get really inebriated.
He's a motherfucking chef.
That was embarrassing. Okay, let's get the camera off. Well, Ghost Cat, thank you for coming, Ghost Cat. I need you right now. Okay, let's get the camera off of me. Hot Goth girlfriend, Christina, what's a shot that you've taken?
Well, I remember my first whiskey shot.
Oh.
But a shot that I took, was it like a couple months ago, I reached out to, I shot my shot over DM, as you do, to a fabulous Italian pasta joint who hosts vinyl DJs. And I asked them, pretty please, can I come DJ at your Italian restaurant? And that's how I got to DJ at Emmy's Spaghetti Shack in the Mission.
Are you serious?
That's exactly
At
how
Emmy's?
it happened. At Emmy's.
Hell yeah.
Like one of the highlights of my DJ career, ever since I knew that they hosted vinyl DJs, I was like, I need to DJ at Emmy's. And so sometimes you just need to shoot your shot and ask your local Italian restaurant if you can DJ.
And
so that's what I
shout
did.
out Emmy's. Absolutely, they're doing such cool stuff. Hot Goth girlfriend.
Shout out to Emmy's.
That was a shot well worth taking, and now it's time for Down the Hatch, my friend.
All right.
That is, and it's done, everybody. Let's hear it for Christina. What was that?
It was tequila.
Good work.
Kirkland brand.
Kirkland brand, the best of the best, and you did that much better than I did my whiskey. Spyce, what is a shot that you've taken?
Well, I wasn't sure what I was going to say, but when you just started talking about the pasta night or the Italian restaurant, it reminded me of when I did dinner theater, and my friend and I wrote this show. It was an Italian Jewish murder mystery called Meatballs, Meshuggahs, and Murder. You'll laugh, you'll cry, someone will die. I took that around to different Italian restaurants and and asked them if I could book my show at their Italian restaurant, and we did a whole bunch of shows, and it was really fun. So
this could not be better for International Chef's Day. I love that these are all food-related shots. Spyce, that is a shot well worth taking. Thank you for sharing that. And now everyone needs to know that this is healthy, delicious, distilled water that Spyce has taken. It's time for Down the Hatch, Spyce.
yes, it's clear breast milk.
Oh boy, you need to go see a doctor if that's your or maybe you need to get that patented. And it's done, folks. Let's hear it for Spyce. Thank you so much. Smoke, what is a shot that you've taken?
It's not food related, but
yeah, that's okay.
Trying to figure something out to say, but I think it's all part of being here. Reminded me of like why I wanted to get up here in the first place. So when I was really, really little, I wanted to be Ace Frehley. So R.I.P. Ace. That just happened, and it really sucked. But
Yeah.
I really wanted to be him. And I remember that first time getting up on that stage, I was just scared shitless. And after it was done, it was the greatest thing that I had ever done, and can't wait to do it again. So I'm really happy that we took that shot.
Here. I reflect that. The first time that I got on stage to perform, I was scared shitless too, but it was one of the best feelings I've ever had.
Right.
And the feeling doesn't stop. I feel just as good every time. Jason, that is a shot worth taking. Now it's down the hatch, my friend. And it's gone. And I think that was some tequila. So good work on you.
That was distilled water.
Sure it was. I believe you. Ty, what's a shot that you've taken?
Starting this band in general.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know what this was going to entail, but I really like the trajectory that we're going on right now. I'm excited for what's to come, and I would like to celebrate it with this shot.
Yeah, and I just got to say, you all play in Bottom of the Hill on Wednesday. Bottom of the Hill is such a legendary space that has hosted bands that have gone on to much bigger and better things. Congratulations for getting booked there. And now, Ty, thank you for sharing that. It is down the hatch, my friend, to your health and to the future. That was a big-ass shot. God damn.
Is he over 21?
Well, hey, thank you, everybody, for sharing that. Everyone at home, let's hear a shot that you've taken. And you can take a shot at home if you want to. It's safer to do it there. Look, now that I am all liquored up, I've got a surprise for everybody because we have a returning champion. Someone that was a guest on this show a few months ago is back tonight for a very special reason. I would like to welcome to What's Poppin', everybody. Let's say hello to our friend Christina Helga. Welcome back, Christina.
Hi.
Yes, have you met our other guests?
I have. I know Christina.
Love you.
And I just met you, and you're awesome.
Oh, you two already know each other.
Yes.
Look at, and you see now we're building community right now.
All Christinas have to know each other.
This is true. All Steves have to know each other too, but we're all nemesis of each other. So, Steve, I'm looking at you. I'm my own nemesis. Now, just briefly, why are you here tonight, Christina Helgoth?
So I am Smoke's manager,
That's right.
and I help them get to the top.
That's right. You helped them get booked at Bottom of the Hill.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that easy to do?
No, not at all. It's a lot of work every day to network, definitely online, phone calls, things like that, to build a trust in venues and bookers, other bands. Now I'm on to record labels. I'm talking with record labels, helping them get up the ladder.
Yeah, absolutely. We have to be self-motivated. We heard it from Christina, Hot Goth Girlfriend. We heard it from Spyce. But we also heard the same thing. We need help, too. We need mentors. We need people that are willing to not gatekeep and get out there. And I'm so glad that you're back. We loved your episode when you were here the first time.
Thank you. It
And
was a lot
now
of fun.
that we are all here together as one big happy community, it's time to learn more about everybody. And I just got to shout out the chat because on YouTube, Kept One says Jaeger for me. Hey, I haven't had Jaeger in a while. I think I got alcohol poisoning the only time I ever drank that, but that's for another story. So if everybody's ready to really learn, it is now time on International Chef's Day to play the Food Abomination game. This is the Food Abomination game. When Alana is ready, you all have to choose which one of these food abominations would you actually eat. So when Alana's ready to bring up our first one, this is a real thing that McDonald's served. This is an Oreo and Spam sandwich. Okay, that's a real thing that you could purchase and eat. Okay, if we got number 2, here is the famous hot dog Pizza Hut pizza. Like, it's a pizza with hot dogs. That's an abomination if you ask me. When Alana's ready, here's number 3. This is the famous Spaghetti-O Bloody Mary. Take a good look at that, folks, because people really do consume that. And for our final option, this is the cursed cat cake. Take a good look at that thing. That's the Goodbye Kitty, I think.
for Halloween?
One more of those tequilas and I'm taking that spaghetti.
Okay, so we already have an answer in. More tequila and Jason's doing the SpaghettiOs. Who else? Which one are you choosing?
I want Demon Kitty Cake.
Demon Kitty Cake?
Yeah, I'm eating that.
Well, I know it seems disgusting, but like I said, I am a New Yorker, so the pizza hot dog mustard
I was gonna
thing,
say the pizza hot dog.
that actually looks kind of good.
Okay.
I would try the pizza hot dog.
Yeah, I think the pizza hot dog.
Wow, so we have 3 for pizza hot dog. We've got 1 for the cursed kitty cake and 1 for the Spaghetti-O Bloody Mary. You know what? Tonight, no one is wrong because there wasn't a right answer with that. They all look wildly, I don't know, unconsumable to me. So congratulations, give yourselves on a back of the hand for playing that. Hey, how is what you do on International Chef's Day, how is what you do like being a chef? How do you cook?
I feel like Christina should answer first because she was a chef.
Yeah.
Oh.
So my whole life I was a chef before I got into music and my vintage toy shop that I do.
Course.
But so it's a lot like being a chef in the fact that every little detail is a part of it. Like you have to focus on every little part to get to where you want to go. Okay. Like with cooking, there's a recipe, there's the dish, there's the customer. You have to think about everything before it becomes the masterpiece.
Okay, I like this. Anyone else want to add anything here?
Well, I think when I was a little kid, my parents used to let me do this thing they called concoctions, which basically was just like getting a bunch of stuff in the kitchen, throwing it together, and then, you know, it wouldn't really
Kitchen
become,
sink.
yeah, it wouldn't really become anything, but, you know. But I feel like that's kind of what I like to do, like when you're saying, well, what about all these logistics? And I'm like, I don't know. We'll just get all these people to play, and then, you know, the people that are there will make something beautiful out of it. So that's kind of how I liken it to.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Something I like about going out to eat is like the vibes and the ambiance. So I feel like the shows that I try to create, it's about all the things, but a lot of it is like also the vibe and like the ambiance of where you're at, being somewhere and having the whole experience. And also it has to taste good. So I hope all my shows taste good to everybody.
Hey, these are the best answers.
agree
Like
with
our
that.
guests,
I agree.
our guests are always the best because that was exactly what it is. It takes the recipe and it takes discipline and it takes forethought. It takes wild creativity to be a chef too and think of new things. And yeah, I mostly eat at restaurants because of the ambiance, right? That could be anything. Well, I couldn't ask for better. Look, that's overwhelming to me. You three fucking rule. Thank you for that. Hey, it is World Statistics Day. World Statistics Day was started by the UN in 2010 to highlight the crucial role that reliable data plays in global progress, and it is celebrated every 5 years. So you all are lucky enough to be here on the day that we are celebrating it. In 2018, only 12.3% of all songs on the Billboard charts were written by women. How does that make you feel?
Angry.
Not surprised at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say not surprised.
Not surprised. But yeah, like it's stupid. It's definitely stupid. It shouldn't be that way.
Okay.
It's surprising though too, because I feel like there are so many women in music, you know, like in pop music specifically, you know. So it just seems a bit surprising that, but maybe 12% like written, but that's not necessarily like the amount of people performing, right?
Well, I mean, I'll add another sad statistic. Only 21% of all the songs on the Billboard charts, I'm not talking about the 100, top 100, I'm talking about the entire chart. Only 21% in 2018 were performed or produced by women.
You know, I used to work at a nonprofit that supported women and queer people or trans people in audio engineering, and they had a statistic that they used, which was like backed up by the research, that only like under 5% of songs, recorded songs that you hear out in today are produced by women or gender expansive people. So like from in front of the camera or in front of the microphone to like behind the scenes, it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah, it's wild.
So it's like a fight. So everything that I've done is a male-dominated career path, like
Chefing, yeah.
toy collecting, and putting bands together. Like it's usually like not women. So they got to push through it and they got to fight. They got to do what we're doing.
And bring each other up. Like, support other women and queer people doing it because there's not enough of us. And you know, like the people in power aren't going to give you a hand, so we have to make sure we're giving each other a hand.
And that's why I'm so grateful to meet people, humans like you, who are actually doing this and making it happen. And again, like, you know, the Billboard charts are great, the big scene is great, but it's all in the local scene. It's all in the independent scene, and that's where my heart lies. Hey, a study on 12,665 pop musicians who died between 1950 and 2014 found that pop musicians tend to die younger than the average American, and they also have higher rates of homicide than the average American. It's Statistics Day, folks. Now, is it cool to die young and let your legacy live on?
Does this mean that the pop girls are homicidal? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know about cool, but
I mean, is that a weird statistic?
They're more likely to be homicidal. I'm so worried.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, they're more likely to die from homicide.
Oh.
Yeah. They're more likely to be
Misogyny.
murdered. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, moving on. Is it cool to be murdered? I mean,
It's iconic to be murdered.
I mean, it is.
It's an invitation.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to murder me.
Don't say that on the internet. Oh, hey, okay. So, look, that was a little bit dark. I'm sorry that I brought that up. What do you all want to be doing when you're 78 years old? Are you still going to be making music?
I want to be rocking on the stage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I want to keep doing it, and with my kids, maybe grandkids.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely still going to shows.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, there are many, I don't know if I should say this, but like there are many podcasts that are dominated by white males. And like you see these clips on social media, Instagram, of them being like, what's the oldest that you can go to the club? And they're like, 26 years old is the oldest that you can go to the club. And I'm like, fuck that, dude.
No.
Like what kind of weird toxic bullshit is that? When I'm 78, if I'm still alive, I want to be going to the club too. 10:15 Folsom, I'm going to be there. You know what I mean? And I see other 78 years. Okay. Hey, a recent study has shown that the average pay for musicians is $39.14 an hour. This includes Taylor Swift in the average, who made $1 billion last year. Okay? So, should musicians get paid more?
In the local scene, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Taylor Swift could take a pay cut.
Yeah,
though.
she
I'm
could.
fine with
She
that.
could. She could definitely just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's really sad because, especially when you're trying to play your own original music, unless you are, unless you're Taylor Swift or you're making, you're out there on a big scene, it's just so difficult. Like everybody that I know we all have jobs, we all have day jobs. Like I don't really know anybody who's like making it as a musician.
For sure.
Even the people who are in cover bands, and okay, great, you get paid a couple $100s to go out there and play the same old tired, boring songs over and over again. Not that I hate cover bands or anything, but yeah, I just think it's really sad that you can't, as an original artist, just like, what does it take?
It's impossible to make a living as a creative in general, especially I think as a live musician. I feel like the government should fund the arts more and give like musicians a stipend to make art, because that's what makes culture so worthwhile. The Bay Area does have a really amazing ecosystem of like grants for artists. There's money out there for artists, but the nonprofit industrial complex kind of just replicates capitalism. So it'd be cool if artists could get money without needing to like fight for it and write essays for it. Give artists money.
Well, for me as a booker, I feel venues, even though they need it, should not take such a huge cut of the ticket sales. And then some of them take merch percentage, which is just wrong.
This is interesting because we've talked to a lot of bookers on the show and stuff like that, and I always ask them, like, how do they set their prices? Like, all of your shows are super reasonable. We're going to learn about like what your shows cost later on in the show. I know what your shows cost. They're super reasonable. And I've always asked bookers, how do they set their prices for stuff? Do you all want to talk about that a little bit right now, or?
I definitely, I like, you can make a projection of how many tickets you think you'll sell and at what price, so that you can kind of assume how much money you'll end up making and in total. And then when you factor out the venue fees, you kind of are left with how much money you'll have for, like, estimated to pay bands with, and that's kind of how I set the ticket price. But yeah, like, I'm not a venue owner, so I can't speak to how much it costs to run a venue, but it is super disheartening to see a huge chunk of money that you and the artists earned getting taken by the venues. But that being said, I think owning a venue is like a labor of love, and it's clearly not profitable or good for your health. So I respect and applaud the venue owners that are keeping independent venues alive, and I can see how like one venue's like years of their lifespan really is on the shoulders of one or two people who run it because they love it. So, but yeah, it is hard. I want all the tickets to be affordable, and I want everyone to be able to go have fun.
Yeah, accessibility. Yeah. Anything to add?
Well, I mean, I'm doing everything for free. Because, like, yeah, I'm just doing it for the love of music.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, I have another job, and, you know, it would be great if I could, you know, and I am thinking if I start doing more of these, because I want to be able to pay the band something, you know, so it would be nice to just maybe even have, you know, $10 show or whatever, like, you know, so.
Well, thank you all so much for that information. I mean, my whole philosophy from the beginning of my art was first comes the art, and then maybe comes some money. And I have made money playing shows. There have been years where I was like kind of surprised at how much, and then there were other years where I spent a lot of money playing my own shows, but I'm gonna keep fucking doing it. Hey, this is the speed round for everybody, okay? Quick, what song do you wish was written about you? Anyone can jump in here. Smoke, if you got an answer. Anyone down here?
That's so hard.
I know it is, but you know, look, you were all on the spot now, so I told you I was going to get inebriated, and I'm getting belligerent. Someone has to answer.
Okay, well, "Sit in My Heart" by Susie and the Banshees. I feel like it's about like a baddie, and I wish it was about me.
Hell yeah, great answer. Thank you for that.
Black by Pearl Jam.
Ooh.
Because I love Eddie Vedder, and like like that song was like when that came out, and sorry, I'm hitting myself. But I just remember he says a line like, "I know someday you'll have a beautiful life. I know you'll be the sun in somebody else's sky, but why can it be mine?" And I think I had just broken up with someone at the time, and I was like, "Oh."
Aw, how sweet. Alana and I were just talking about Eddie Vedder earlier tonight before the show. Thank you for sharing that. Christina, this is the second time you have to answer this question.
And I messed up the first time.
No, you didn't. You never mess up.
I don't know what to say. I have to say. Oh my God.
Okay, someone else has to jump in. Yeah, okay.
See?
Well, look. For the sake of time, I'll just answer. On International Chef's Day, everybody knows that the song that I wish was written about me is "Stir it up, little darling, stir it up." Stir my pot, everybody. Hey, let's hear it for our guests. Hot Goth Girlfriend, also known as Christina, thank you so much for being here. Spyce of Star Strut Band and She Shreds Festival. Christina Hellgoth of Sinister Sounds Booking is here. Hey, are we all ready right now down here? Are we ready at home? Smoke is about to give us an exclusive live performance. Smoke, are you ready to get loud and get wild and just shake us to our core? Can we do this right now? Let's go, everybody. Let's go, Smoke.
Look around, all peculiar man. See what I see. A torturous world, making me beg and bleed. Shame I'm still sick of myself. I'm the preacher. Listen what I say. Is this love? I hate men. The summer of hate. Summer of hate. Summer of hate. of truth behind your eyes. Burn your bridge. Fuck off and die. I'm stuck. And I want out. I'm stuck. Oh, let me out. I'm stuck. And I want out. I'm stuck. Oh, let me out. I'm stuck. And I want out. I'm stuck. Oh, let me out. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, let me out. I'm stuck. Oh, let me out.
Kirkland signature.
Holy smokes, folks. Holy smokes, folks. This is smoke. We just got our face melted. The chat is loving it. Lily Encina says sludgy as fuck. Love it. Kept One is out there. Burger is out there. Holy smokes, folks. Smoke. What the fuck? This is absolutely wild. How do you do it?
I told you it's tight.
Okay.
It's everything.
Hey.
It's a lot of practice.
Yeah, a lot of practice.
There, yes, that's
Living
what we
in the
need to
same
hear.
house really helps. We just wake up and go into our practice room and just go.
Band practice is very easy to schedule.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this, and I love that you are a father and son duo. This Wednesday, everybody, you can catch, if you liked what you just saw here on the stream, you can catch Smoke live and in person at Bottom of the Hill. I am so stoked that you guys are playing that incredible venue. Congratulations. Is there one last message you want to send to the crowd before we take a break?
Get ready for the new album. It should be coming out very soon.
Come see it on Wednesday, too. Come check us out.
Absolutely. And we're going to learn more about that show because everybody at home, your favorite part of What's Poppin' is right around the corner. That's right. The date book is coming up. We're going to have more Smoke. We're going to have more Hot Goth Girlfriend,
and
more
tequila.
Spyce, more Christina Helgoth, and maybe some extra special guests joining us. Stick around, everybody. We will be back in 3 minutes. Let's hear it for Smoke. Let's hear it for Smoke.
DJs are nice and the songs are good, and it's right in your neighborhood. So if you love music and you love friends, listen to BFF.FM.
Okay, Horde guitars, what they got? They got pickups, and they got these pickups. They got more pickups. Ooh, look at this pickup. Ooh, and they got this pickup, and then that pickup. Ooh, there's so many pickups. Oh, more pickups. Ooh.
Complex is full of surprises because I turned my back for 1 second and poof, here comes Infinite Chi right into the studio. Infinite Chi, where have you been? Where did you come from?
Yeah, I've been in another universe where the Mariners actually made it to the World Series, and I got to celebrate that. And I decided to come back here so we could keep being lovable losers.
Hey, yeah, I'm sorry that your team lost. You know, I'm a Giants fan, and we've had to deal with it many times. But hey, they'll get them next year, Chi. It's good to see you. Hey, this is the host of Check to Rhyme, everybody, and the Freestyle Flow Fest. So glad that you were here with us. I am your pal, Steve Ward Moore, and it is International Chef Day. So I'm wearing my chef hat. Look, how does that look, everybody? What do you think?
Pretty good. Good.
It's okay? Yeah, pretty good. I'll take pretty good over bad, so thanks. We can deal with it. Of course, Ty's got his chef hat on. Chi, do you want a chef hat?
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go. I didn't offer Christina Helgoth a chef hat.
That's okay, I used to wear one.
Oh yeah, that's right. You wore one enough.
No one
okay.
has hairnets on. This is not safe. On the way here.
Well, look, I'm cooking tonight, but in a different way, and all of our guests are cooking, including Spyce is with us right now, and Hot Goth Girlfriend, and Christina Helgoth, Sinister Sounds Booking, and of course, Smoke. And we are ready, folks. We are going to do the date book, right? This is the best time because there is so much good art and entertainment happening in the Bay Area on any given day of the week. So now we're going to get all hyped up. I'm going to pass out our noisemakers. This is the famous Zoob tube. You can either shake it or you can
finger it.
Finger it, yeah. Thank you for saying that. I didn't want to say it. Someone can take that. We've got a nice shaker there, and we've got a nice little tambourine. So I'll let you all choose that. He's got his noisemaker, and we are ready to go. Folks, thank you, everybody. Oh, wait, I have something else because this is a treat for everybody that has stuck around through the entire episode. We've got one more set of tickets for this right here. Shaker Theater is doing the Night of the Living Dead, and we are going to give away 2 more tickets to the first person who puts up a fire emoji in the chat. The first person that puts up the fire emoji, do it right now, and you will win these 2 free tickets. So 1, 2, 3, go! And we are going to go right now as well, too. Is everyone ready to check out all the cool stuff that's happening in the Bay Area?
Ready.
Hey, it's Tuesday the 21st of October. Chi, what's poppin'?
Well, you know how we innovate with Freestyle Flow Fest. There are so many creative hip-hop artists in the Bay Area, and MC Infinite is one of them. We've got the Word for Word and Z-Space presented Telltale Heart, a rap adaptation written by MC Infinite and performed. It's a Litquake event at Z-Space Below, 7 p.m. tomorrow at $35.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a good deal. We love Z-Space and we love Litquake as well, too.
Hell yeah.
And George.
MC Infinite.
Hell yeah. George, can I just ask Chi to come down in the monitor a little bit? Yeah, thank you so much for that. Look, we love our house bands here on What's Poppin', and a former house band was called The Campbell Apartment. And they're playing Bottom of the Hill on Tuesday with Pearl. Doors are at 7:30 p.m. It's $15 advance and $20 at the door. How sick is that? Shout out Campbell Apartment. Go get it, everybody. Yes. I would like to bring our guests into this real quick. Spyce, would you like to read that one right there? The KC Turner Presents.
All right.
And you don't have to do the ats.
All right. KC Turner presents Shonen Knife and the Pack AD. And that will be at Hop Monk in Novato at 7 p.m. It's only $20 plus fees. And that's it.
Hell yeah, and Shonen Knife is a legendary Japanese band. It's so cool that they're coming to Novato. How sick is that?
Isn't that like a pretty small venue, too?
It's a pretty small venue, yeah,
to see 'em
absolutely.
right up
Yeah. Hot Goth Girlfriend, would you like to take the next one on the list?
I'm excited because I met this girl before. So Howdy Gals. Hi, Howdy Gals.
Yeah.
Howdy Gals presents Fetch Tiger for Your Pleasure and Boyfriends at the Knockout on, is this also on Tuesday,
Yes.
October 21st, 7 p.m. for only $10 in advance.
Yeah.
She gets a little.
Absolutely. We love Belle and Howdy Gals Presents. They are so good. Maybe I'll look at that real quick before we pass it on. Thank you so much for your participation. Chi, it's Wednesday the 22nd. What's poppin'?
Yeah, on Wednesday the 22nd, we've got the Flow Lounge at Cali's Sports Bar in Berkeley. Doodat, Frank Stickums, DJ Lex Level, Coffrey J, and $200 for the best written verse. And the theme for this challenge is My Neighborhood. So write some raps about your neighborhood, go to Cali's Sports Bar, 9 o'clock, and guess what it costs?
$200, $700?
It should, but it's
free!
And you can win $200.
Hell yeah, dude. You get paid to go to that show. Thank you so much, Chief. Hey, we do have a winner of the 2 tickets to Night of the Living Dead at Shaker Theater. Who have we got here? Dr. Maureen Speranza, you're the winner! Dr. Maureen Speranza, just DM us on Instagram at What's Poppin' at the Complex to claim your 2 free tickets. We just need one real name, and you'll get those 2 free tickets. Let's hear it for Dr. Maureen Speranza. That's going to be a great night out at the movies. Okay, sick. Hey, there's all sorts of cool stuff that happens. It's not just music in the Bay Area. It's all sorts of cool stuff. And at Public Works on Wednesday, it is Art Battle San Francisco City Championships, hosted by Michael Anthony, with DJs Starfari, our homie Starfari, who we love, Craig Show, and Steamy Windows. There are going to be 12 artists painting live in 3 rounds, and there can only be one champion. You got to go to this. Doors are at 7 p.m. Public Works XF. I think the tickets are around $35, but you should go to the website to make sure of that. Shout out Art Battle San Francisco. Keep doing cool stuff. Also, we talk about this almost every episode because we all love and know Wacky Wednesday at Vesuvio in Jack Kerouac Alley here in North Beach, San Francisco. And Wacky Wednesday on this Wednesday has got Tina, True Companion, and Maximum Momentum. We love Tina. They played Mosswood Meltdown this year, 7 to 10 p.m. And she, you know it's my favorite price. It's free! Get out there. Also, we live stream Wacky Wednesday, so if you can't get to Jack Kerouac Alley, you can watch it right here on this channel. Hey, the Stork Club is always doing cool stuff, and on Wednesday they have Dagger Wound, Ink Portals, Bat Noise, and Moth Morgue. This is a night of experimental noise and punk with all queer and trans artists. Shout out the Store Club, 8 o'clock, $10 advance, $15 at the door. That is going to be a sick lineup. Get out there for it.
If you like hot people and you like weird art, you should go to that show. There's going to be hot people and weird art at that show.
I like both hot people and weird art. That is right up my alley right there. Let's hear it for the Store Club. Always doing cool stuff. Now we've got a big one that I would like to pass down to Christina Helgoth of Sinister Sounds. And before you start reading that, it's going to get the...
This is Smoke. Goya in the company of Serpents at Bottom of the Hill on Wednesday, 8 o'clock, $18 at the door. So it's $15 in advance and $18 at the door.
Let's hear it. Smoke, why should we go to this show? Tell us again.
Smoke?
Killer lineup. Great place. Goya's coming. When was the last time they were here?
Oh, I don't even know.
Exactly. So don't miss the show.
This is a blues funeral label show, so it's going to be pretty awesome.
Hell yeah. Congratulations to Smoke and to Sinister Sounds booking for getting Bottom of the Hill. I absolutely love it. Let's hear it for Smoke. Now, I get jealous. This is my show, but I get jealous. Not jealous, but envious. Because we have two characters on the show that are more popular than me. One of them is Ghost Cat. Well, we have three. We've got Chi, of course. We got Ghost Cat. Come on, who doesn't love Ghost Cat? And then, of course, we have our heavy music correspondent, Kate Vale. Kate Vale is with us right now. What's poppin'?
Hey, what's poppin'? I'm so stoked for our guest this week. I've been so excited for the show. Pretty sure we're gonna be over at the bottom of the hill. But in case you want to do something else at the neck of the woods, got a pretty solid hardcore show with like new metal sprinkled on top. 2-piece, Chain Gang, Cycle of Abuse, Shorties, Bog Body. Show's gonna be all ages, $19, doors at 6:30, and show starts at 7:30. Gonna be really hard, as in like hardcore. Kind of like deathcore, but like hardcore that like wakes up in the morning and does like 50 push-ups right when they wake up. That's hard. Anyway, have fun, and I'll see you where I see you. Bye. Mwah.
We love Kate. Thank you, Kate. We're gonna.
This is like a really good hardcore band. I think they're from San Jose, but everyone should go see Shorties.
Thank you for that.
Super cool.
for
It's
that
like all
cosign.
brown girls.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that cosign. And there's so much. That's what I'm saying. If you don't take the chance and go out to one of these clubs, you don't know what you're missing. You know what I mean? There's too much good stuff out there. Thank you for that cosign. And we are going to get to see more from Kate Vale a little bit later because we all love Kate. Hey, it's Thursday, the 23rd of October. Chi, what's popping in the hip hop world?
Yeah, there is so much good stuff out here, and I wouldn't have known this one if people weren't posting about it in the Check the Rhyme Discord community. So thank you for sharing this event. It's the Sound Light Space Time event featuring DiBiase, one of the dopest producers, Pocketful of Crumbs, Solar Xtet, Mofono, Eric Wilson. It's $20 at the door. $20 advance, $22 at the door at Brick and Mortar from 8 to 11 p.m.
Damn, let's hear it for that. And also, everyone, make sure you check out the Discord, Check the Rhyme. And you know what? It's International Chef Day, and Chi, you are always cooking, my dude. Absolutely. So let's hear it for Chi, always cooking it up, chefing, just like Ghost Cat.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Spyce, would you like to read this one for us right here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Throwin' Bows presents Astronauts, etc. with Mare and Tricky FM. And that will be at the bottom of the hill at 8 o'clock. It's $20 in advance and $25 at the door.
I love this lineup. Mare was a former house band on here. If you don't know Mare, you need to check out Mare. Of course, Tricky FM rules. That's going to be a great.
Awesome.
Tricky FM. Do you know Mare?
I don't know Mare. But I know Hana from Tricky FM. It's like if you put your girlfriend in a computer and then you got them spit out on like a flash drive. Like the movie. Yeah.
It's going to be a killer lineup. Thank you so much, Spyce, for reading that for us. Get out there and support it. Hey, this is cool. I absolutely love El Rio. I say it all the time. It's everybody's backyard in San Francisco. And on Thursday, El Rio has Trauma Cheese, the Skate Pop, and Failure to Appear, 8 o'clock. $10. I've said it before, but Trauma Cheese is like literally what I am, okay? So I'm a big cheese ball that is full of trauma. So Trauma Cheese, we're gonna get you on the show next year. Can't wait to see you out there. Hey, also, this is cool. Makeout Room, San Francisco. This is the internet. Live and in person. It's a night of comedy, music, drag, and games with the Bay Area's most notorious lefties, including Bunny the Doc, CJ Trowbridge, Supervisor Jackie Fielder, and more. It's at 6:30 p.m. Makeout Room, and it is free. That's going to be a cool event. Go get radicalized out there. And this is something I'm really excited about. I got to shout out my friend Nikki Nutterfield for letting me know about this show. This is Bindle Stiff Studios presents Scared Stiff, a spine-tingling short play anthology curated by Filipino horror writer R.P. Davina. just in time for Halloween season. Bindlestiff Studio Community Preview is on the 23rd at 8 o'clock, but this runs through the 1st of November. General admission is $25. Students and seniors are $15. And if you really want to support, you can pay $50, like a sliding scale. So get out there. This is like a awesome, awesome theater group. Thank you, Nikki, for letting me know about this show. Let's go get out there for spooky season. Oh, wait, Kate Vale's back. Kate, what's poppin'?
All right, we are at Thursday, October 23rd. We got an East Bay show for you over at Eli's Mile High Club. Atmospheric death metal vibes. Perfect for your nice fall pumpkin carving events. Panopticon. Falls of Rawas. Excellences. Per usual over at Eli's Mile High Club, it is a 21 and over event. $20 in advance, $25 at the door. Doors open at 7 o'clock, show at 7:30. Sounds really good. Sounds like a really good show. Then here over on Cityside, we got a show at Great American, part of the Psych Fest here in San Francisco. Minami Deutsch, Earthless. So we got Minami Deutsch is like pretty much Japanese krautrock, very spacey, very ambient, very good. And Earthless is amazing psych doom, awesome psychedelic metal, really good show. Gonna be all ages, $30 in advance, $34 at the door. Doors at 7, show at 8. And thanks to PsychFest, you guys are killing it. I'm so stoked for all these shows. I can't wait to see Acid King on the 30th. We love you, PsychFest. See ya.
Hey, we love you, Kate Vale. Thank you so much. I hope to see more of you a little bit later. Do we have anybody that plays video games? Christina Helgoth. Who else? Anyone else play video games?
Animal Crossing.
Okay, perfect. We originally started streaming on Twitch in 2020 in the depths of the pandemic, and Twitch is primarily a video game, platform, and we're doing something different. But the algorithm loves the video games, so I am going to ask two of our guests to step up to our arcade machine over here. If George is ready for this, are we set up for this? And you two of you are going to play our favorite game that was ever made. This is called Pit Fighter.
Oh.
Christina?
Okay.
Okay, step on up there. Spyce or Hot Goth Girlfriend, would either of you like to step up?
I'll do it.
Yeah, this is a collaborative. This is a
no.
collaborative game. You're not going to fight each other.
Christina versus Christina?
Yeah.
No, well, Christina with Christina. You're not going to fight each other.
Okay.
You two are going to fight the executioners.
Can we pick
and George is going to help you get ready here. So the idea, blue joystick is blue pants, red joystick is red pants, and you are going to try to defeat the executioners. And the algorithm loves this kind of stuff.
All right.
Here we go. Your red pants.
Spice loves it too.
Red
I can tell. And they're off, folks.
Oh,
This is a better start than we normally see. The two Christinas are absolutely giving a valiant effort. I suggest the low kick. I suggest the low kick.
He's kicking my ass. Oh, I died.
I kicked him in the
I
nuts.
died.
Okay, we have one
Christina,
out.
it's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you.
But now Christina
nice.
is really going for it. This is unbelievable. Oh. Let's hear it for our valiant competitor.
Good job.
We totally tried.
Yeah, you did more than try. You did better than most anybody's ever done on that game.
I don't know if I believe that.
Well, I kind of set you up. That is known to be an unbeatable game. No one's ever, so I kind of set you up.
Too.
Yeah, I know. We do that for our entertainment, so thank you for participating. Let's hear it for our valiant competitor.
High five.
And look, we're doing so good. We're going to be out of here super early. It's Friday the 24th. Chi, one problem I have with the Bay Area is that there's never any hip-hop on a Friday, man.
Well, this is not just for the Bay Area, but it's for everywhere because we've got the world's most innovative freestyle rap show, Freestyle Flow Fest, right here at the complex.
Yes.
Yeah, that deserves. Yes, we've got all these crazy challenges. You never know what I'm going to do. Sometimes I bring in yoga instructors. Sometimes I bring in clowns. This time I'm bringing in a featured producer Illipede, and he's going to provide all the beats along with our beatboxer extraordinaire SZA G, as well as Nitty 420, Jane the Message, Mana Raps. I mean, we've got a really dope lineup for you of all these amazing artists and rappers. So yeah, Coley's going to be there, and some more surprises too. So tune in 7 o'clock right here at the Complex.
I know and love Chi. Chi is my friend, but I can honestly say the Freestyle Flow Fest is one of the most fun shows that you can possibly watch. It's full of surprises. So watch that show. Thank you, Chi. Hey, yo, I just got airmail every I love that. Hey, I want to shout out the guy that just rang the doorbell because he heard smoke and brought them beers. Dude, this is that's how good smoke is.
You are amazing.
Some random stranger out here in Soma came to bring them beers.
Wow.
Can we crack those beers right now?
Mickey's.
That's
Can we,
incredible.
Oh, he brought you Mickey's.
Mickey's.
Amazing.
Let's hear
so
it.
dope.
Thank you, George. That is absolutely amazing.
That's so good.
Wow.
And while you enjoy that, we've got an after party for this Freestyle Flow Fest. Thug Shells throws the freestyle rap nights at the Swig Bar, and we're going back to back. So that is a free event.
Damn!
At the Swig Bar, 9 o'clock, right after the show. So watch Freestyle Flow Fest and then come freestyle rap with us in person.
I told you Chi was cooking all the time. Shout out Thug Shells. We love you, Thug Shells. Absolutely amazing. Fuck, man, now I want one of those Mickeys. I can't imagine the last time I had one of those things. I don't remember them. If you want to bring me down one, I'll take a sip. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Especially a random street beer.
That's pretty good.
That has got
Street
to be
beer in
good for my
Soma.
health.
Best beer.
Thank you,
Like-
Ty. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Live and direct. Let's see. Oh, it is as good as I remember, which is not good. Okay, thank you for that, though. And thanks to the random stranger that came by with that. Here, I'll put that in the Godzilla koozie because. Okay, look, it is. Look, I'm gonna mess this up. Okay, that is very cool. That's the first time that's happened on What's Poppin'. Hey.
Loud band.
Yeah, loud band.
The benefits of playing loud.
Yeah, let's hear it for Smoke. Free Mickeys. Now, it is Friday the 24th, and Bass Rush and Vital present OG Nixon, Binda, Jaisto, shout out Jaisto, Mortem, and Quinlo back-to-back with Rushdown at DNA Lounge in the main room, 10:30 p.m. to 3 a.m., $25 at the door. Shout out Jaisto. Thank you for telling us about this show. That's going to be awesome. 3 a.m. We need more 3 a.m. shows in the Bay Area. Also,
3 a.m.
We need more 3 a.m. BART in the Bay Area.
For real.
Okay.
For real.
Thank you.
I would take 3 a.m. BART before I would take $45 an hour as a musician. Like, honestly. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Anyways, hey, I just love this because it's called The Evil Fucking Wizard Fest #2. Hosted by Nuclear Fallout, featuring Mugslug, Baby on a Rampage, Fall of the King, Burnout, Hive Tyrant, A French Project, and Then There Were None, 924 Gilman Street in Berkeley, doors at 5:30 p.m. It is $10 for wizards and $15 for non-wizards. That's my kind of discrimination. That's the only discrimination that I am down with.
I mean, wizards have earned it, right?
Also, another one of our correspondents from Beat Scout, Lindsay, our friend, is here with us right now. What's poppin'?
Hey, what's poppin'?
Hey.
On Friday, October 24th, Shannon and the Clams are at Great American Music Hall in SF as part of Psyched Fest. If you don't know about Shannon and the Clams, they formed in Oakland, and they sound like a blend of doo-wop, garage punk, and vintage surf rock. They are super fun to see live. They are joined by two great local artists, Joel Rabinow and Buzzed Lightbeer, who you also shouldn't miss. It's $48 for GA and $93 for balcony seating, and the show starts at 7:30.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Lindsay from Beat Scout. Everybody follow Beat Scout on Instagram. And also, we got another correspondent, Adrian from Sonoma County Sounds. Couldn't be with us tonight, but I just want to shout out Adrian. She's going to be back with us next week on the 27th. So Thank you to all of our correspondents. Wow, that Mickey's was like an instantaneous, just like gut rot, dude. I'm not responsible for what happens, but thank you for the stranger that brought that by for smoke. Hey, our executive producer, George S. Rosenthal, plays in one of the coolest bands in the Bay Area called Whateverglades. And Whateverglades is playing the Mama Tried Halloween Country Cover Band Show. Whateverglades is going to play as Dwight Yoakam. The Old Country are going to be doing country classics. And Noel and the Deserters are going to be there. And it's a costume contest and live band karaoke. Toots Tavern in Crockett, 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. $15 and it's 21 plus. Whateverglades, go see them. They're the best. I am going to pass this over because we got a big one. And before you begin, at the very bottom of the page there, I'm going to blow the whistle.
Some Bitch presents Hot Goth Halloween with Syzygy, Aura, Yamauba, FFS, and DJ Hopeless at Rickshaw Stop at 8 o'clock. You cannot miss it. All the hot bitches of the Bay will be there. $20 advance, $25 at the door, and we'll see you all on Friday.
Do not miss it, folks. Hey, our guests are the best, aren't they, everybody? Fucking amazing. Thank you so much, Hot Goth Girlfriend. And speaking of people that I love, Kate Vale is back. Kate, what's poppin'?
Hey, we are at Friday, October 24th, and there's just something for everybody to do wherever you find yourself in the Bay Area. Okay, let's go. Over at DNA Lounge, Exhumed, Impaled, Cretin, Mantra. Exhumed and Impaled are hardcore metal kings. Cretin is effing sick. And Mantra is like death yoga meditation music. Gonna be an all ages show over at DNA Lounge, and $20 in advance, $28 at the door. Doors open at 7, show at 7:30. Unless you just remember that you have tickets for the show in San Jose, like me. We're gonna be slamming it out at the San Jose Civic Center with Kublai Kai, Texas, Drain, Gideon, Guilt Trip. This is just like a pile of super fun hardcore, and I'm so stoked. Gonna be all ages show. Doors are open at 6 o'clock. The show starts at 7. And if you are in Richmond, like Richmond on the East Bay, over at the spot called the Prop Shop, located at 518 11th Street. From Hell, Angry Tunes, Hellbender, Emergency Broadcast System, Tenderloin Dogs. All ages show. Show is 15 in advance, 20 at the door. Show starts at 7 o'clock. And sounds like it's pretty much like kind of upbeat thrash, cartoon metal. Get out there and have some fun. Bye.
I mean, with a pitch like that, how can you not go to that show? Amazing. Let's hear Kate Vale. I fucking love it. Oh, boy. Wow, we're at Saturday, the 25th of October. Halloween is getting closer, folks. Chi, what's going on?
Saturday the 25th is ridiculously stacked. There are 3 amazing options I've got for you. The first one is Pep Love of the Hieroglyphics, Marvelous, Genesee, Versol, Mystery Chisel, Nathan Nice, Deep Sea, Diamond D, AG Tabon, Buddha Monk, Billy Blaze at Selassie Presents the Bissau Baobab. It just says all night on the flyer, so I don't know what that means, but it's all night and it's $20. That's incredible.
Wait, that lineup at BSAP Baobab?
Yeah.
Dude, that's wild. So this place has got one of the very few late night licenses in San Francisco. So they can actually go all night. Like,
wow.
So shout out. Yeah, okay, that's
that
a
is
wild lineup.
That is wild.
That's a wild lineup. Yeah.
And then from last night, we had Professor Gable of Family Not a Group and Sutro come through. You need to go watch that on YouTube and Twitch after this. And he's going to be live with the top chefs who performed here with Afterthought. Afterthought's going to be hosting it, but you're going to get Professor Gable with the entire live band. It's called Dinner and a Show, plus Lady Oflo, my favorite singer in the Bay Area. She just had her full band for the first time and is going to be performing with a full band for the very first time in her career. And that's at Neck of the Woods, 8 p.m., $15 advance, $20 at the door.
Hell yeah.
If that was not enough, another guest that performed on my show last night, you gotta watch him, Doodat, who also performs on Freestyle Flow Fest. He's gonna be performing with Summertime Kai and Chano Tizon, as well as Dion Decibels, who was his DJ here last night at the Elbow Room in Jack London, 8 to 12 o'clock, $15.
Let's go. It's International Chef's Day. We are cooking, folks. We are cooking. And Saturday is fucking popping off. Would one of our guests like to read another one here? This one at the top, please.
All right. So it's a Halloween extravaganza with Mommy, Orbit 17, and Plie.
Yes.
That's how you say it.
That's exactly how you say it.
At Kilowatt, 7 p.m. It's 15 and 25 at the door, but no one is turned away for lack of funds.
Yes, thank you, Spyce. Thank you so much for doing that with us. Look, I got to give this big shout out since I mentioned that our North Bay correspondent is not with us tonight. I'm going to go way up to the North Bay to Santa Rosa for the Lotus Fest featuring La Gente SF, Audio Angel and her Good Intentions. Oh, and the Crux, and Jordan and the Ritual. This is also going to be celebrating Audio Angel and her Good Intentions release of their first album. If you don't know who Audio Angel is, you gotta check her out. Amazing. And the Crux, hey, this is at Hook and Ladder Winery in Santa Rosa, 12:30 to 5:30 p.m. It's $20 plus fees. Hey, you're getting the... Let's go. Let's get up there. Also, something that's close to my heart is Balanced Breakfast. If nobody knows what, do you want some?
A balanced breakfast?
Yeah, okay. If no one knows what Balanced Breakfast is, you got to shout them out. We had the founder, Stefan Aronson, on a few weeks ago on the show, and this is the Breakfast Campout. This is the big one, featuring Stefan Aronson, Alvy and the Breakfast Pigs, Seth Lale, who we saw earlier, Terrence Jack Band, Taco Mosh, Loser Soup, Moonlust, Extra Extra, Clementine Darling, and many, many more. It's at Point San Pablo Harbor. It's 2 p.m. until late at night. General admission is $20 to $30, and camping is from $75 if you got a tent, up to $102 if you want to bring an RV in. Shout out Balanced Breakfast. Okay, that's going to be fun. Oh boy. So much going on. There is so much going on, and we've got a very, very special show happening on Saturday. And before you read that,
Should I be reading it myself?
do you want me to read it, or you should read it? Yeah.
I should read it?
Yeah.
It.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be the first ever She Shreds Women's Music Festival. It is featuring Starstrut, which is my band, Arcade 9, Raging Glitter, The Lilies, Supersonic Symbiotic, Mermaid and the Crashers, and then we also have some solo acts like Yolanda Kazazis, Emma Jacobs, and some of the other people maybe are not going to be there. So we're going to just read those people. It's at the Bay Area Maker Farm, which is in Alameda. They have a nice new stage that was just built. It's going from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. and it's totally free. You can bring your kids. You can come hang out. And since it's during the day, you know, hopefully it doesn't interfere with all the other amazing things that are happening that day. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to say about it. But we will be doing them throughout the year. I think the next one I'm going to do in April. So stay tuned.
Here. Thank you so much, Spyce. Thank you for your generosity, for putting on this free festival and uplifting women-fronted and female-fronted bands. Thank you so much. What is the Alameda Maker Farm?
That's a good question that a lot of people have.
Yeah.
I've been there a bunch of times. I still kind of have the same question. But it is basically a space in Alameda where it's like a volunteer-run farm. They have all different kinds of, like they have compost there you can go get. And yeah, it's kind of like you just go there and show up and you're like, oh, okay, this is cool place. And
Okay.
they do potlucks. They have a monthly potluck that they do. And like I was saying, Paulson Court has now relocated there. They're there every, usually the second Saturday of every month. And yeah, we're doing it there and, building community in Alameda. And also for anyone else who wants to come to Alameda, there's a ferry, so you can.
There we go. I love this. Is there an opportunity to eat some fresh produce if we go to this place?
Well, there's not really that. If you bring some, that is something I
Okay.
bring some.
Okay.
Yeah,
Love it.
we actually are collecting. It is free, but we are telling people to bring snacks. We're going to have a snack
Okay.
table, so it's kind of like a little potlucky sort of vibe.
My garden is still popping off, so maybe
All
I'll bring
right,
some
well.
cucumbers and tomatoes and squashes because that's all still growing. Hey, I gotta shout this out because it's Shit Show, a night of art and live music, 7 p.m. $10 to $20 entry. This is right next door to our place, 537 Stevenson in beautiful downtown San Francisco, presented by Uma Gallery, Ellison, and the Museum Art. We've got 6-star Odd Dog Studios, Amber D, Kevin Faust, Lou T. Lou, Duncan Sherwood Forbes, Callie McLeod, and more to be announced. There's going to be music from Agnes, Elle, and Dawn of Fortress, Kenneth Michael, and surprise guests. Hey, we're so happy to welcome our new neighbors here to the alley, to the street on Stevenson. So let's fucking get out there. Okay, we got another big one. Would you like to do that one? I think you know which one.
Oh, hell yeah. That Same Bitch presents Hot Goth Halloween with DJs Aura and yours truly, Hot Goth GF, and support from your beautiful performers, Mari V, Kira, Hex the Deceased, and Jagged Power Violence, presenting a bevy of queer and transsexual deviant performances for your viewing pleasure. It's going to take place at the Stork Club in Oakland, so follow me there on Telegraph. Starts off at 9 p.m., but nobody hot gets there until 11. And sliding scale, $10 to $15. So pay what you can, but you're going to see a lot of hot shit, so pay what you can. All the hotties will be there. Your ex is going to be there, they told me, so you should come. It's going to be a lot of fun Saturday at the Stork Club.
I love this. And I love you use the word deviant. There's not enough deviance anymore, and Hot Goth Girlfriend is bringing us some deviant stuff out there. Thank you so much, Hot Goth Girlfriend. It's Saturday the 25th of October. Kate Vale, what's poppin'?
Hey, so we are at Saturday, October 25th. And guess what? There's tons of shows happening. We got a lot of action over the East Bay this weekend. Over at First Church of the Buzzard, Oxide, In Shame, Dread Spile, Ruinous. All ages show, $15, and it starts at 8 o'clock. Gonna be a pretty spooky night of heavy doom. Love it. Then over at Victory Stables, Bad World, Elk Fight, Goon, One Last Prayer, Forever and Always. Gonna be an all ages show. It is $15 at the door and starts at 6 o'clock. You head out to Victory Stables, you're gonna be ready for some just I fucking love this shit. And normally we try to stick to doing more like smaller venues, but this is more like a public service announcement because Saturday night at UC Theater Berkeley, we have Blood Vulture, Dwarves, Helmet, all ages show, $42.50 for a ticket, and doors open at 6, show at 7, and wear what you want to wear that will be covered in purple and red and blue and maybe green or whatever. This we know. But contacts. Be careful with the contacts, okay? They get dyed too. I've learned this. So go prepared. You're welcome. Have a wonderful Saturday. Rock on.
Hey, if you're there, Kate, I'm going to have a wonderful Saturday. Excellent. Thank you so much. Hey, we're doing so well, folks. We're almost there. It is Sunday, the 26th of October, and I think our friend Christina Helgoth has something cool happening on Sunday, the 26th.
27th.
Oh, it's the 27th. Monday.
Yes.
Okay, let's come back to it. Hey, Chi, what's poppin' on Sunday the 26th?
On Sunday, October 26th, we've got Hill Hef and Ambition Ladies presents Y2K Fly with Kevin Allen, FKA Irk, the Jerk, DJ Beat Those, and Chris Dope at the Culture at For the Culture Oakland, 3 to 7 p.m. Free early bird tickets are available right now, but they're gonna go up to $23.18. So snag them right now.
Dang, get those right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, gee, that's what I'm talking about. My dude. Okay, thank you for that. Hey, it's also Sunday, and at the chapel here in San Francisco in the Mission District, we have Night Moves and Sam Blasucci, 8 o'clock. Tickets start at $22. The chapel, get out there. Welcome to San Francisco, folks. We're so happy to have you. Also, we're going back to the Stork Club for what's going to be a super fun show with Highway Ghosts, Suburban Roots, Balzac, and Dolly Thunders. 8 o'clock, $15 advance, and $20 at the door. Balzac is a really fun, they're a cover band. You were talking about cover bands earlier, but Balzac exclusively covers Prince Buster songs, all right? Okay. So Prince Buster is pretty fucking cool. R.I.P. Okay, we've also got, because like, okay. Psyched rate, what, say that?
Tribute bands are okay.
Oh, you like a tribute band?
Yeah, it's
okay.
just more of the like, when they play the same old songs, like My Sharona and Brown Eyed Girl. Like I just can't with those kinds of things.
Okay, I'm with you. If I have to hear Brown Eyed Girl in a bar or where a wedding one more time,
exactly.
Don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. But you know, I've seen some great tribute bands. And I just heard of the PJ Harvey cover band.
Wow.
Called have you heard of them? I forget what they're called. They're called Polly something. But I think they only play like one show a year. They're playing a show on December 21st, and I will be out of town. But
you're gonna miss it, yeah.
But I want to get them. I'm like, you guys can play with me.
I like this. Keep building that community. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely love it. Hey, Psyched Radio and Psyched Fest present Jess Cornelius, Pacing, and Anna Hillberg, playing at Rickshaw Stop, 7 p.m., $18 advance, Sunday the 26th of October. Let's get out there and let's go. Hey, Kate Vale, I hope you have one more show for us on Sunday.
Can you feel it? We're so close to Halloween. And this show will be perfect to kick off your Halloween week. Over at Cornerstone in Berkeley, we have a really amazing kind of wall of sound kind of death metal. Oh, sorry! Spirit Possession. Rot. With a W. Gonna be 21 and over show over at Cornerstone. It is $30 and the show starts at 8 o'clock. We got the New Zealand prog death coming in. We have wall of sound, like I said, like just death, heavy, blah. It's like a hurricane of deathnados. I can't think of a better place to be. Hope you guys have a great Sunday, and I will see you there. Bye.
A hurricane of deathnados. Kate, you gotta... I want you to sell my products. I don't know what my product is, but boy, you are good at marketing. Thank you so much, Kate. Hey, we're at Monday the 27th. Christina Helgoth.
I have something awesome. Sinister Sounds is starting a monthly metal show at the Ivy Room called Doomsday.
What?
Doomsday.
For real?
Yes.
Okay.
So every month I'm going to change the subgenre of metal, and it's 4 bands each month. And it's going to be the last Monday of every month. So the 27th, this Monday. And it's doors at 7, show at 7:30. It's $15, 21 over. And this lineup for this coming Monday is Enthrall, Marwer, Hidden Daggers, and All to the Grave.
Wow. This is going to be a very heavy night, Monday nights. I absolutely love that. Thanks for making new cool stuff happen in the Bay Area. Yeah. Okay.
I
Hey,
want to thank Ty for the idea for the Doomsday name. Gotta give him a shout out.
Ty is like some kind of brilliant creative savant or something. He's writing the songs. He's coming up with names. Hey, I love you, Ty.
By accident.
Yeah, that's what all the brilliant people say. Hey, thank you so much for that. But if you cannot make it to that show, you know what you're going to do on a Monday night. You are going to tune in right here to this channel, The Complex SF, because we are doing a very special bonus Halloween episode, our Halloween special on the 27th, Monday. It's going to be a big, big show because we have got True Justice, Vocab Slick, and Z-Man joining us on the couch for an interview. This is wild. And also Patio Cella, the founder of Patio Cella, who is, I forget. Anyways, okay. Patio Cella is going to be with us. George will have to fix that in editing later, but George is brilliant about that kind of stuff. We're so stoked. It is What's Poppin'. I'm going to do this again. We have time. Thanks, everybody, because I fucked that up. Okay, hey, look, you're going to tune in right here to this channel, The Complex SF, for our Halloween special. We're doing a bonus episode on the 27th. We have got True Justice, Vocab Slick, Z-Man on the couch for an interview. Also, Patio Cella is going to be with us. It's going to be such an amazing night. I'm going to be in a brand new Halloween costume. And if you remember the past couple of years, my Halloween costumes are always looking good, showing off my, whatever, my belly. That's okay. We're also going to be celebrating National American Beer Day. Yes. Hello. National Black Cat Day, Cranky Coworkers Day, and World Day for Audio Visual Heritage. Come back right here to the Complex SF. She's probably going to be here. We're going to get wild and wacky. Now, look, folks, I am filled up to here with gratitude, and it is time that I express my gratitude, first and foremost, to Buddy Brunch, who died earlier this year when he was staying at my house and got attacked by my bees. To be fair, he was fucking with my bees, and I told him not to, but he still went for that honey. Buddy Brunch, man, we love you, I guess, but everyone needs to know that Buddy Brunch is dead. Buddy Brunch is dead, man. Okay, hey, to our wonderful, wonderful guests from Star Strut and She Shreds Fest, Spyce, how can everybody follow you and find out all the cool things you're doing?
Well, you can go to Instagram, Starstrut Band. That's probably the best way to do it, even though I'm not so good with, But I have people who are going to do it for me. So yes, go there. You can also find me on Facebook, Spyce, Spyce, and my last name on there is the same thing, Spycey. So I'm pretty easy to find. So just Google me. But don't Google too much, because who knows what you're going to find.
I can say that I do my research for this show, and you are mysterious, Spyce. I had a difficult time learning anything about you, which intrigued me even more. But thank you so much for putting on She Shreds Festival. It's such a cool opportunity for not only the bands, but for everyone that gets to attend that. So everybody get out there on Saturday and go to She Shreds. 2-hour guest, hot goth girlfriend, the one and only. How does everybody follow you and find out all the cool stuff you're doing?
Well, if you just walk behind me slowly, I won't notice, and you could follow me anywhere. But at Hot Goth GF Radio on Instagram is the best way to follow me. Come to the rickshaw stop on Friday and the Store Club on Saturday. You'll probably meet a lot of other hot goths that you want to befriend or fuck or both. So why not?
If that doesn't get you out to one of Hot Goth Girlfriend's shows, then I don't know what will. Thank you so much, Christina, for being here. Christina Helgoth of Sinister Sounds Booking. How do we follow you and find out all the cool things you're doing?
I am on Instagram, Sinister Sounds Booking, and I follow Smoke as well, That Band Smoke.
Absolutely. Speaking of That Band Smoke, how do we follow you and find out all the cool things you're doing, Smoke?
Instagram, at That Band Smoke. Very simple.
Very simple. At That Band Smoke. And everyone get out there this Wednesday to Bottom of the Hill and support the loudest band that has ever been on What's Poppin'. To my personal hip-hop hero, the founder of Check the Rhyme, the creator of the Freestyle Flow Fest, Infinite Chi, how do we follow you?
Yeah, go on Instagram to @check_DA_rhyme, but more importantly, hit the link in the bio. It's your one-stop spot for everything hip-hop in the Bay Area and beyond. No algorithms, no ads, just dopeness.
Absolutely. Hey, look, it is International Chef Day, and we are cooking all night. It is also Information Overload Day, and we just had a overload of information, but I hope it was entertaining. So everybody, why not follow What's Poppin' at The Complex on Instagram? And hey, look, I'm going to give myself a pat on the back because this is not easy holding this together. So why not follow your pal Steve Ward Moore on Instagram and go check out my art and my music. Hey, I am just the human that is on camera. It takes an entire team to make this work. We met her earlier tonight. Our correspondent, Kate Vale, is actually the one that's running the chat tonight. Kate Vale, thank you so much for being a part of the team. Every time we hang out, you inspire me more and make me more happy. To the goth goddess of San Francisco, the beautiful, the intelligent, the talented Alana Talbert. Nobody that's watching this has any idea how much work Alana is doing right now. And never call her Alana, by the way. It's only Alana. Hey, to our executive producer, to our technical director, to the man that built this studio that makes all of our lives better, the Jesus of San Francisco, the one and only, the man himself, George S. Rosenthal. Let's hear it for George, making everything sound so good. And of course, most importantly, to all of you, everybody that has stuck with us. We've been at this show for 2 years. You've been following us. You've been watching us. We couldn't do it without you, and we wouldn't do it without you. We want to lift you up, and we want you to lift us up. So give yourselves a big round of applause. We are going to be back on the 27th for our Halloween special. Everybody, to our guests, Spyce, Hot Goth Girlfriend, Christina Helgoth, Infinite Chi, Smoke. Give us one more fucking song right now. Let's fucking go. See you on the 27th, everybody.
Taking space, failure of the human race. Yeah.
get you, Barbara.